Okay, now I'm live. See if anybody's going to show up now. Oh, so far I'm the only one in here. Hey, Zach, hold on. What's up, Josh? How's it going, Josh? You in town or you at home? Oh, I would have expected Sublime to be in here by now, but no, he's lazy. Probably went to the bathroom or something. I'm going to limit this to an hour tonight. That's all there is to it. I have to, because I have to be up in the morning. And
all by myself.
Hey, Josh, you there? You still there? Oh, there's Bama.
No brother.
What's up, Bama?
What's going on?
Oh, not much.
No brother. I don't know where brother. I don't have one.
Hey, Josh, you at home this week, or you in town by any chance? Is my live stream that far behind? Yeah, it is. There we are. Got caught up.
What's Upline doing? Plugging that dog's butt up?
I have no idea. Maybe he took his dog out. I expect
Probably had to.
Salty's not here. Well, did Salty leave before I said I was going to go live? He may have.
I think he did. Well, I got up with a guy today to sandblast my tailgate for my 68.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Supposed to do it Monday, I hope.
Oh yeah. I gotta get one of my wheels for my Focus to somebody to get it fixed because it's powder coated and I curbed the shit out of it last weekend.
Right.
And I was pissed because I had parked way too close to the curb, and the only way I was getting out of without doing it was pulling straight, forward and out. And I could have done that had the car I was parked behind stayed there, but it left, and a truck pulled in and backed up almost to my bumper, basically. So I had to back up, and so it just ate my half my wheel. And these are OG wheels, so they're not cheap wheels. And then I paid $700 for the powder coating. Now I got to get one fixed, and I don't have the code for the powder coat, so I got to find somebody who could do it and match it exactly.
Right.
And likely they'll have to strip the whole thing to fix it.
Well, I got that tubular upper intake, right?
Yeah, I saw it. You showed it to me.
Yeah. My son, a friend of his that works at on helicopters with him at the base, he said he would powder coat it for $50.
I wouldn't. Well, it's an intake. I could powder coat an intake, but I'd prefer to have a intake Cerakoted.
Yeah, that's why I've been talking to him about it. I don't know if that's what I want to do or not.
Powder coat melts. Just so you know, at high heat, powder coat will melt.
Yeah.
No, it's a really.
I'm still debating on that.
Yeah, I was gonna Cerakote my valve cover for my car, but I ended up just using high heat paint. So I used an adhesive promoter and then some primer, the high heat primer, and then the high heat paint on it. It
Yeah.
was just quicker and easier and cheaper. It only cost me like $30 in time. What's up, Sublime? What'd you do? Take your dog out?
No, I freaking turned on some George Carlin.
Can't do that. You get stuck on that for a while.
Oh, dude.
Which one?
You're all diseased.
Oh, which one is that?
He comes out and he's like, "How's everyone doing tonight?" And they're like, "Good." And he goes, "Good. Well, fuck you." Just want to make you feel at home.
Is that one of his older ones or is one of your younger ones?
Well, he was pretty old, fairly old in this one. Not
one of his older ones, meaning when he was older. So one of his last ones.
Yeah.
That was probably his last big special, wasn't it?
No, because Kim had a couple on yesterday or the day before where he looked a lot older.
Oh, okay. So you're talking middle age.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. It's so long since I've watched all that.
What's up, Josh?
Garland. So I'm trying to figure out where Josh. I'm guessing Josh is at home. So not in Alabama. But I've asked him twice and he hasn't answered me other than I'm here. I don't know if he's live or not because he seems to be really slow at answering.
So wait, what time do you plan on getting to the track tomorrow?
I need to be there by noon, so I got to leave here around 11:20. And before I leave, here's what all I have to do. I have to pull my wheel off the one side, check everything to make sure it's all good underneath my rear end, put the wheel back on. That's easy. That'll take 15, 20 minutes. I have to get my trailer moved. I have to get my trailer moved out of the driveway so I can pull my grill out of it, and a couple other little things that have to come out and go in my garage. And then I can put the car in because right now there's stuff in the way. I got a grill in there because I moved it from when they redid my gravel driveway. I put it in my trailer to get it out of the way because that's where it used to sit. But it was under a carport. It was covered.
And then obviously you got to load the car. You're using the open trailer, right?
No, I'm using the enclosed.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, that's why I was worried about the Warren winch not being able to pull my car in because it's not nearly as strong as the winch that I have on my other trailer. And I got no way to mount that other winch in the trailer real quick, so it's not easy. My other winch is a 9,000-pound winch. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is either permanently mounting the 9,000-pounder in the trailer and then making the 12,000-pounder the one that I can move around because I have a 12,000-pounder too. But I know the 9,000 struggle. It works to pull that car up on the trailer, but this trailer is easier because it's lower. It's a smoother incline, so it might not be as hard.
Do you normally just drive it in if the car is still running?
Well, I would, but it's a problem with me being able to get in and out of it. It's only
I see what you're saying. Okay.
8-foot wide trailer instead of 8.5 foot, which most of them are 8.5. Mine's an older one. It's only 8 foot wide, so it's really hard for me to get out of the car.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And if I have to, I will. So, if I have to, I will. No problem. I'll do that. But it's also really nice to have something holding it. So if it's not flat when I put it in, it doesn't roll back on me because I got no way to put a chalk under the wheel, and I got no brake. So I have to throw it in gear and hope it just holds it. And if it's steep, it will not hold it. But it shouldn't be that steep. I probably loaded it top on my road. But I just got to that's where I'll probably pull it up tomorrow and get everything out of it that's left to get out of it, which is, so the shelf that I have to replace, that front board, that's sitting in there. I got to get that out of there, take it in my garage because I got to put it back together because it's broken. I got to put it back together so I can trace it out onto another piece of plywood to cut a new one.
Use the old-fashioned e-brake system. Just wedge a 2x4 from that brake pedal to the seat.
Yeah. That's not happening. I don't want to damage my seat. My seats are expensive.
I'll put a nice towel on the end of the 2x4.
And they're heated and cooled, so usually in that trailer, putting it in gear should hold it, and then I got to strap it down. Which the problem I'm having with that is the fact that the front end sits so low right now with those tires on it that I've got on it right now. They're high, they're taller than my radials. I didn't realize they were that much bigger. And so it's lifted the back end up, which has put the nose to the ground. Yeah, so brick or cement block, Zach's not understanding that when I'm in the car, I can't put that under the tire before I get out of the car. That's the problem. And I have plenty of wheel chocks. I have like 8 of them of different sizes and shapes. I don't need to use a brick or a cement block. I have wheel chocks that are actually made to do their job. If I'm driving the car, it's hard for me to get out of it. I have to open the window and climb out because you cannot open the door. Love to put a putt here. What's up, Car Bob?
Thank God I don't have to hear my brother.
So, I'll figure it all out tomorrow.
Goodbye, brother. I don't have to hear you finally.
I have more work to do in the morning than I really wanted, but I should have a couple hours to do it. Because this evening I went out there, and so underneath the broken cabinets, I got all the wires redone, got them cleaned up, and got some clamps and put them up against the wall, made them all nice and neat. Put the toolbox back in place, screwed it all back down, got that good to go. So all I got to do now is get the new facing on, but I'll worry about that. And I took everything out. I took the stainless steel top that goes on the shelf off and put it away, and that thing is heavy. It's sitting on my other trailer in the carport right now. I took all the wood that was in there out. I got most of the trash out. March stuff going back in the garage. Then I'll clean it up, vacuum it, make sure I have all the little crap up so it doesn't get into my tires, and then I'll just put the car in there and strap it down with 4 straps, not 1 or 2 like I did last time.
Bama, what you sipping on, right?
Who, me?
No, Bama.
Not much. Why?
I don't know. Didn't know if it was Friday night and you were getting fucked up.
Well, if I'm getting fucked up, I ain't sipping.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, then. What you spleefing on tonight? What's the strain of the night?
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. Okay, there you go.
What's your normal drink of choice, though, Bama?
If it comes down to it, honey jack.
Honey Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can honestly say I've never tried it. I can't say good or bad about it. Never tried it.
Oh my God. Try that with some Sprite.
Well, I'm more of a Jameson's bourbon kind of guy. I'll do Jameson. My favorite is Scotch, a single malt, but they're expensive, so I do less of them now than I used to.
Shit, damn. You open up a Jack Daniels honey here in the shop and leave the doors open and the bees come in.
Yeah? Well, I wouldn't do that then. I don't like bees.
Nope. Goodbye.
Hey, Motorhead. Hello.
No bees for me, sorry.
It's good stuff. It's smooth. It don't mess you up.
Yeah, I if I have tried it, I don't remember it. So tonight I'm drinking vodka again. So I'm back to my vodka thing because it's cheap.
Okay.
I got a bottle right here up under the TV in the shop. My brother left, and I wouldn't touch it for nothing.
What kind is it?
Tito's.
I don't mind Tito's.
Yeah, big old gallon, half gallon he left here.
Half gallon. Yeah.
Yeah, so every
This
time,
one
he,
that goes
every
in a
time he comes
gallon.
back, he can drink it.
Tito's
What's up,
is
Victor?
okay. I'll do Tito's for more mixed,
Oh, come on.
I like Tito's. There's a drink I used to get with Tito's all the time. I don't remember what it is now, and I like it. It's pretty good, but I prefer Kettle One, which is what I usually drink.
I got one right here that my aunt got me this from Oregon. I'm finna turn the camera around.
Yeah, let's see it.
And I'm keeping it because of the name of it.
Oh, is
I had
that that's one of those like micro distilleries?
It's I don't know. It's just a whiskey. Hold on, man. Let me put the camera on.
Oh, it's a whiskey. Oh, Pendleton. Pendleton's great. I love Pendleton.
Yeah, that's my last name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really good whiskey. It's funny. It's a blended Canadian whiskey, and it's from Oregon.
Yep.
What's up, Victor?
Dude, you're the birthday boy, dude. You're supposed to stay up late on your birthday. Come on now.
It's your
You can't be slacking at 10:15, Victor. Or 11:15.
He must be getting really old.
Go get yourself some of that crappy pizza. It'll keep you awake.
Well, he had
Well,
crappy
it's
pizza
10:15 here. Where's he at?
Hmm?
I said it's 10:15 here.
Yeah, he's over there by Boss Man's and Funky's crappy time zone.
So he's
And
11:15.
Carbob's for that matter.
He's 11:15.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting late. Oh, Kentucky actually won a tournament game.
Bananas. Nope.
Hey, Victor, happy birthday. I see if you're getting tired, 11:15, you must be like 75. But that's fine. I kid.
Dude, George Carlin was so good.
What's up, Nate?
Yeah.
George Carlin's always good. He always has been. Always been.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
He's
He's what I call a realist.
the 7 words. What I think it was, wasn't it the 7 words you can't say on the radio?
Oh, yeah, I can't remember, but yes, that does sound familiar. What's going on, Nate?
So, Subline, you hadn't seen Chris Rock's stand up?
I did not watch it, but I know, didn't he address the whole slap thing?
Oh hell yeah, it's funny as hell.
Did you see the Eddie Murphy thing where he said something about the slap and the look on Will Smith's face in the crowd was just like priceless.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're in Florida, Victor. What part of Florida are you in?
In the crappy pizza part.
Yeah. Well, that's all of Florida.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can
I'm surprised that we have some really decent pizza
I can
around.
deny that.
We got 2 places that I like. I can't think of the one that's closest here by Publix is really decent, and they have a pepperoni pizza that's phenomenal because it's like Shoals one, and it's like spicy pepperoni, and it's got hot sauce on the pizza. I love it.
We've got like 5 pizzas here that are freaking superb.
Oh, I don't have that. No. And then we've got Hometown Pizza, which is actually really good. And they have a cheeseburger. They got a bacon cheeseburger pizza that I love. And I love their crust. Their crust is excellent.
Crust makes the pizza.
It does. It does. A good crust is
Yes. A good crust can even make up for semi-bad toppings.
I've been to Italy and had pizza there. I've had pizza, and let me just say, in Europe, the best pizza I've had was in France. Crazy, but true. Best pizza in Europe I've had was in France. It was not in Italy. It was not in Spain.
Palm Coast? Wait, is that Palm Beach or Palm Coast?
Palm Coast, Florida?
I've never heard of Palm Coast. I've heard of Palm Beach. If he's in Palm Beach, he's really close to, not too far at all from where my godmother lives, where my mom and dad used to live.
No, sorry, Zach, you can't deny the crappy pizza part because
Yes, I can.
You don't know.
My
what-
mom makes her own homemade pizza when she would like to do it, and it's
Okay, homemade pizza is not on the. We're not talking homemade pizza here. Homemade pizza can be awesome anywhere. We're talking going out and getting
Chicken,
pizza.
bacon, ranch. Jesus.
Today we just had pizza out already.
Josh,
Damn,
it's
I
supposed to
can't
be a
do that.
pizza, not a salad, buddy. What are you doing here? Chicken, bacon, ranch?
Oh God!
My wife likes chicken
No.
bacon.
What's
So,
in cheese balls?
That's her pizza.
No.
I'm currently eating a calzone, otherwise I may not make it through this stream.
Ooh, calzone sounds really good. You know what really
Yeah.
sounds good to me right now
Pizza puff?
is a Jets pizza boat. I think that's what they were called, from Jet Pizza.
Every time I see my son-in-law in Michigan, that's what we usually eat is Jets pizza.
I like Jets. I love their calzones, which have a different name, but
I get their pan pizza usually, I think it is, or deep
I like
dish. Either.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
We got a pizza place here, David's Pizza, and the box you can't even stick it in the oven. It's so big.
Yeah.
That's small.
Oh, nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they're excellent.
I agree with Carbob. Jets rocks. I love Jets pizza. And there's one that's in oh God, what is the town? There's one that has a bar in it, and I can't think of the town. So the bar and the Jets are attached to each other. And so you go into the bar and you can order the pizza from the bar because it's they've got a pass through, and it's like got 40 microbrew taps. And out of those 40, 90% of them were all Michigan brews. And that place was phenomenal. It had the best of both worlds. I had all the different beers I could drink, and I tried to get through every single one they had on tap. And the day I was going to finish them off, which was like my last day there, the day I was going to finish off, I had 3 beers to go. They changed out half the taps. And I was like, can't do it.
Mhm.
If I had gotten there like a week earlier, I'd have been able to do it, which would have been able to get through all 40 different beers. My problem was I'd get on one that I liked and I'd drink it all night or for half the night.
I forgot after Funky Stream Boosted said he was going to go live, but he didn't.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Yeah.
It may be too late for him.
Yeah.
Well, if he wants to go live, he can go live and I'll switch. Or he can come in here.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
he
know.
going to track tomorrow?
I don't even know if he's awake. Let me see if he's awake.
I'm sure he's awake.
Well,
Yeah, he's going to the track tomorrow, Bama. Him and Pinks.
Yep.
When in 1985, I lived in New Orleans, working for my dad.
You didn't say that right. Nolans.
No, it's Nolans. Yeah, Nolans. Nolans.
And you could stop on the side of the road and get something to eat. It's amazing. Catfish fillet,
Oh, God.
It didn't matter what it was. Oh my God. That's some great food down there.
I asked him if he was awake. He's like, yeah, barely. I was like, yeah, I went live after Funky.
Ransom came on late last night.
Who did?
Ransom.
Oh, really?
Boosted Son, yeah. He came on my stream twice. He came in once, and then he showed up like towards the end of it. I was like, damn, Booster. I was like, Ransom, you still up? It's like, ain't you got school tomorrow? He's like, nope. I'm like, all right, buddy.
No,
Yeah,
because
I think
for a lot of us.
Randy's falling asleep. Or,
Except for me.
I think Boosted's falling asleep.
Yeah, I listened to the
He's
live.
already got his car loaded in the trailer, though. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
I saw that today in his little test video.
If you can, try to get some video of his passes, and vice versa. Try to have him get some video of yours.
I'm going to take the cameras with me, and hopefully I can do something. Last
Is
time,
Colleen going with you or no?
Huh?
Colleen going with you or no?
I doubt it.
Okay. Need to get somebody there, man. Got to get a cameraman.
She's like, she asked me how much it was. I was like, well, it's only $30. She's like, that's cheap. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm used to paying $50 for a tested tune, not 30.
Yeah. Well, when I go to race the sleds, it's only $20 for me to get in the track, but it's a $40 entry fee for the race.
Right.
And then if I lose the first round, I can pay another 20 to get in the losers bracket.
Buyback.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. So
But I never do the buyback. I don't know why. I never do it.
Car club, we didn't do buybacks until the last year I was doing it, and I didn't like that.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited for this year's season, man. I'm gonna try to make every race, dude. Last year I missed 3 races, and I still finished 15th out of 30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, in points. Because they accumulate points for the whole year for all the races.
My wife will not let me live down the year she beat me in points because I missed half the races due to being out of town for work.
Oh God.
But she beat me, so fair and square, she beat me.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year, man. I get the sled that I freaking rode for so many years. I finally get that one back.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, I love that sled.
You don't own your own sled, do you?
No, it's my buddy's sled.
Yeah. You should really own your own if you're going to race it.
Dude, I would, but I have nowhere, and I mean nowhere to keep it or put it.
And they're expensive.
Yeah, well, the used ones aren't. I mean, shit. The one that I ride would probably be valued at a couple grand. You know what I mean? $1,500. Yeah, probably $2-3 grand, I guess. But dude, it is fun, man. Going that fast when you're freaking 12 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, it's almost like, I'm not going to say it's obviously not as fast as a pro stock motorcycle, but it has that feel. You know what I mean? You get up to the line.
I couldn't do that. I mean, I've ridden bikes, and I watch these guys go down the track, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Oh, yeah. I'd do a pro stock motorcycle. The ones I wouldn't do are the ones where the guys are friggin' riding wheelies the whole way down the track, and their friggin' nuts are hanging on one side or the other just to steer the goddamn thing.
Oh, yeah. Pro stocks are
No.
nice. They get the big, long wheelie bar out the back.
Fuck that. I wouldn't touch those things.
Yeah, I'd do it for once, but I'm just like, oh, fuck. But I watch these guys that come out to the tested tunes with their, like, street bikes and go down the track, and I'm like, you guys are fucking crazy. And how is it they can do that and hit, like, 200 mile an hour, and we're not allowed to do that without, like, this huge cage, and all this other stuff. I'm like, that's kind of bullshit.
So, Victor, on the sled that I run in the quarter mile, it's probably in the low to mid 120 mile an hour range at low 10s. And then my buddy's turbo sled, dude, that thing will freaking mile an hour at 140 in the low nines, like 920s.
So hopefully tomorrow I will at least find out what I can do in the 8th. I won't know quarter until I can hit a quarter mile track.
Yeah, in the 8th, I'm usually running like 6.7, somewhere around there, 6.6.
But I think
maybe 6.5 in good conditions.
We're going to have a prep track tomorrow. So I'm hoping I'll get better traction, but I'm also going to be starting out in second gear every time. I'm going to continue doing the second gear. Later, Josh. Have a good night.
Josh is on there? All right, later, Josh. Take care, bro.
What was a good point that he never thought of?
I don't know. I was talking about something at the track, I think.
Yeah.
I know, dude. I already forgot to. I saw that. I'm like, oh, God, I'm so high. I don't even remember what that was.
Island. Your dad is from Long Island.
Yes.
8 Mile.
Hmm?
You was talking about your 8 Mile.
His dad is from Long Island, and his mom is from Manhattan. Oh, let's see. So
I gotta get up tomorrow.
I'll probably take off in second gear again tomorrow, just because it seems less rough than taking off in first, and I've got more power than I used to. So,
have you tried taking off in second yet, or no?
Yeah, I did last time. I still spun, but this time the track will be prepped.
Surprised you can't take off in first.
Oh, I can. just spins. It's really hard too.
I'm surprised, man. If the track's prepped that good, it shouldn't. Especially if you're rolling, you know what I mean?
Well, you got to remember, I'm also running my slicks, not quite slicks, but the ET Street R's and the bias ply ET Street R's over the radials. The radials too hard, and I break shit. I don't mind that I spend a little bit on takeoff, that it gives a little, because I don't have high. The walls are definitely taller on these.
Oh yeah.
You got a taller wall, which gives them a little bit more play, but I do have them bead locked so they can't spin on the wheel. So hey, what's up, Michael? So I'm hoping that I won't break anything. That's the big key, is to not break my car.
So I'm like, surprised Nate's not on the panel.
Yeah, he was eating. I think he was eating a calzone. Remember?
Oh, just get up here and do the gum flapping.
Yeah, no shit. I was thinking of getting some potato salad to eat, because I've got some sitting in the fridge and it's really good.
Me and Hamburgers are friends.
Bama, you got to work tomorrow?
Oh no.
Are you retired, Bama, or no? You work still, right?
Yeah, I'm still working, dude.
Yeah, that's what I
What
thought.
up, salty hoe?
Salty?
Oh, Jesus. There goes the neighborhood.
Not the.
Goddamn tube steak Tommy's back again.
He hasn't joined the live stream yet. So.
Tommy, two-gun, tube steak.
Tommy Two Tones. Gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
Get
Get the paper.
Anytime, that's the problem with The Sopranos. Every time I watch The Sopranos, it made me want that damn sandwich he was eating. And it was an Italian beef. I'd swear that's what he was eating most of the time. It was an Italian beef or a Chicago sausage with peppers.
I forget what it was. I think Mark was talking about it in Funky Stream.
Really?
Yeah, because somebody brought up because Funky brought up Capicola, or somebody did, and
yeah, Funky brought up Capicola, but I left the stream right after that because we started watching another show. I just muted it basically.
I ain't talking about your dick, Salty. I'm talking about how you like dick. That's why you're tube steak Tommy now. Come on now.
Oh man.
How about your passion for the penis there, Salty?
Oh, God. Penis.
Such pretty lips.
Tube steak Tommy's got the passion for the penis. And I sure hope that he ain't Uncle Cletus.
No. Let's see. What do I need to do? Just still trying to figure out in my mind what all I need to do in the morning. So if I get up at 7, if I sleep until 7, ouch.
Sublime don't have picker on man. He's got it. Well, no, that would be kind of hard because I'm talking right now, so that wouldn't be. That's not doable there.
I'll have about 3 hours.
Else do tomorrow, I'm going for a ride.
Done and in the trailer. I think I could do that. 3 hours.
So you're thinking what? You get up at around 7:30, get on at around 8.
Well, if I get up around 7, which I normally do, takes me about an hour to get up and doing things. Let my medication set in so I don't hurt as much. Pain pills and all that.
I'm at a point now where if I get up at 9:40, I feel like I'm getting up early. It's like, oh man, what's this going to be like when I got to get up for 6 o'clock, 6:30 for work?
Yeah, I woke up like I said, I left for work early this morning, but I got off at 2 o'clock today, 2:30, because I didn't take lunch because I still wasn't hungry. My stomach was still hurt. My stomach's still hurting. I had dinner tonight though, but dinner was soup dumplings, like Chinese soup dumplings and rice. So it didn't super fill me up, but my stomach's hurting, so I had to have something smooth and easy.
Yeah,
I already ate dinner and I still feel it.
We were gonna have corned beef, which I love corned beef and cabbage, love it.
Cool.
My wife is gonna make it, and she had, I'm gonna have it tomorrow night. But my stomach was hurting too much, and that's a heavy meat, I love the corned beef. It's like pastrami. I love pastrami too. Totally not like anybody else who doesn't like it, because I do like it. And it was St. Patty's Day, so I should have been having that, and I should be drinking scotch or whiskey to that. My Jameson's what I should be drinking, but only got like one drink of that left.
Yes, Victor. Get what's called the high hangover.
Yep. So when do you start back to work full time usually?
Once the temperatures are consistently 45 or 50 degrees for highs, which by all accounts will be next week.
I was gonna say it should be like next week.
Yeah, next week I'll be working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday probably next week because Thursday and Friday look like rain. So yeah,
so no more late nights with Sublime anymore, eh? Until the week.
No, yeah, coming to an end soon.
But that sucks because I do it during the week and I work every freaking day all year long.
Yeah, I know. The only thing is that a lot of times before my estimate nights, I usually, or the night before my estimate days, I usually will like pre-write out all my estimate forms and get stuff ready for the next day. And it's like if I'm on a live till 11 or midnight, by the time the stream ends, I'm like, man, fuck that. I don't want to do that now. And then I put it off and do it in the morning and do it as I do my estimates, which I don't like to do.
You could do it during the live.
I can, but then sometimes I'll screw something up, whether I'm writing because I got to pre-fill out the estimate form, then I flip it over and write down whatever that customer's previous sales information is, or if it's a new customer, or stipulations or warnings from the boss that hey, you're going to a prick's house today, or shit like that.
I'm one of those weird ones. I've got ADD really bad. I don't call it ADHD anymore because I don't have the hyperactivity. I just don't. I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But once my meds wear off, I can concentrate on about 5 things at one time. I can't keep them straight, but I can do it. And I can fill out a form while I'm talking to people, or while I'm listening and not paying that much attention, which is normal.
Yeah. See, when I was doing roofs, dude, I would 10 millimeter freaking wake and bake all day long while doing the roofs. But
when you were just doing the actual work.
Yeah, but now that I'm giving the estimates, it's like I don't want to freaking show up at somebody's house and try and give them an estimate and be all freaking dime slotted and red eyed. So I usually stay off until I get home.
I go to work every morning, and my boss doesn't show up for like a couple hours after I get there. But he's a whiskey he's a scotch drinker too, so he drinks every night.
My boss is a vodka guy.
My boss is a scotch and whiskey guy, or mostly scotch, so that's good because we have that in common and we can talk about it. But he buys that stuff I can't afford.
It's funny how you get guys that drink vodka their whole life and like lots of vodka, man. Like they get in their older years, dude. Their face is goddamn redder than Bama's car.
Do you realize how much vodka I drink when I drink it? I'm gonna show you something.
What?
Let me turn the camera on here. So let's see this cup. You see how big it is, right?
Yeah.
And let's get it straight. So when I put the vodka in, the vodka comes to here.
Jesus, good Lord.
And this is my second one tonight.
I'll be passed out.
And
yeah, but you mix it up, Pinks. It's not like you're strictly vodka. You go from vodka to
scan it.
Yeah.
But when I drink vodka, I'll start drinking it for weeks at a time. And I'll do that 2 to 3 of them at night, and it's nothing. I I don't even feel tipsy when I'm done drinking it. It's only 40% alcohol.
Yeah, that would be nice, Bam.
Remember,
I'll take
when I
the-
fill it up like that, there's ice in there too at the time.
Yeah,
but
which
I put the ice in first.
my son can drink liquor, and he never gets drunk.
I get drunk. I do get drunk.
Yeah, but he don't get drunk. He can drink about 5 beers, and you think he's drunk.
My liver
I
is
don't
pate.
understand it.
Pink liver pate. Not quite as good as goose liver pate, but it works.
what's up, David?
What's up, David? I know David.
Damn, dude, that 3 was from downtown.
David drinks a lot of beer, though. I used to drink a lot of beer. I don't drink as much anymore.
Yeah, he's the Miller Litre.
Oh, I still love beer, but I just can't drink it like that. It fills me up too much. And I generally drink IPAs. I have the Miller Lite out in the fridge, and I don't mind Miller Lite. I don't mind Bud Light and Bud and Miller. I can drink them all. There's a couple I think taste like shit. Don't like them unless they're free, and then I'll drink them.
Dude, that was like from 6 feet beyond the 3-point line. Good Lord.
Oh, you're watching basketball, aren't you?
Yeah, Kansas State or whatever it is.
Yeah,
I normally don't watch this stuff, the March Madness, but there's really not a whole lot on right now.
Just so we know, in about 18 minutes and 20 seconds, we are shutting this down. I'm only going an hour tonight.
Okay.
Because I do have to get up in the morning and do some stuff, like physically. And I don't want to be too worn out. Because I got to drive tomorrow.
How far was the drive from you to the track?
It's about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, depending.
How far of a drive is it for Boosted?
About 30 minutes past that. He's got to come near my house to get there, I think. He might have a different route. I don't know. But he said he was leaving between, I think he said between 10:30 and 11, and I'm leaving at like 11:20, and I'll get there before noon.
How's that Sam Adams, Victor? And David, I wish I could, brother, but I went live for 4 hours last night. I'm a little beat myself.
Ooh, I do like Sam Adams. It's pretty good
I
stuff.
never had Sam Adams. That's why I was asking Victor how it was.
Sam Adams Original. Their Boston Lager is pretty good. It's a decent beer. Sam Adams. It's your cousin from Boston. I don't know if you've heard those commercials. Your cousin from Boston.
Your cousin from Boston.
Yeah, close, exactly. It's your cousin from Boston. Sam Adams. Yeah.
When I went to Maui a few years back, we met a couple from Boston, and man, did they have a hot Boston accent.
Oh, the car.
Hot Boston accent.
Yeah, I've known a couple of people. I remember when I went into the Army. So before I joined the Army, I'd lived in, basically I'd been in California and for the summers with my dad, and I lived in West Virginia and North Carolina. That's what I knew. I knew North Carolina mostly because I was really young when I lived in West Virginia. And so when I joined the Army, I had guys from New York. I had guys from Texas. I had guys from Boston. And those accents were just killing me. And it's to this day, the accents you see on TV when they make, they do the accents, that's them,
Oh, yeah.
It was really weird, being in the Army when I first joined, and everybody talks funny, and everybody kind of hung out with people that were from their area. It was really weird. And then you start getting to know these other people from other places, and you start talking different too. And then I ended up losing my accent as soon as I got to Hawaii. When I left Georgia and went to Hawaii, my accent went away. And now it's a weird mix accent that I have, and I can't speak anymore, so it's okay. My voice is my speech has gotten messed up over time, but I when I was growing up as a child, I had a speech impediment, I had a lisp, and I had a stutter. And I got rid of both of those. But now I have other issues that I have whether I'm drinking or sober. So, and it was a real problem for me when I first started doing YouTube. So editing YouTube, you have to hear yourself talk, and I couldn't stand it. It drives me nuts hearing myself, even to this day. Cannot stand it.
Same here.
I have the worst voice in the world, if I ask myself. I don't like it.
I kind of think the same thing. I don't.
It doesn't sound like
It's
me.
weird because I sit here. I'm like, dude, my voice doesn't sound like that when I talk. But then I listen to it on a StreamYard playback. I'm like, what the fuck? That doesn't even sound like me.
Oh, yeah. I've got all kinds of Navy guys in Hawaii. Navy, Marines, Air Force. Shit, we used to love to go to the, Victor, we used to go to the Navy. We'd go there and to the Air Force. We'd go to one of those two sometimes for lunch to their mess hall because they had way better food than we had. And we only did that when our sergeant would go and take us there. Because we'd all go as a group, so we could take longer than the normal lunchtime. We'd go there as a group, my whole platoon, and it was great. We'd go eat at the Navy place, and the Navy has the best chow halls. They did back in the early '90s. Navy had the best. Air Force was second best. Army and Marines sucked comparatively. And
Yeah, because they consider y'all guys field rats. Y'all can eat shit.
no, the breakfast I ate in the Army, I loved. It was perfect. So I'd get rice with SOS on it, and then 5 over easy eggs, which wasn't allowed. You're only supposed to have 3 at the most. But I was able to get 5 because I was friends with most of the guys in the mess hall. And we lost Sublime again. Well, first time on my stream. He either sublimed himself. Yep, he did.
Excuse me, I made a bottle of damn Frosted Flake, so y'all hear any crunch?
Oops.
Oops.
So I'd eat, rice with SOS and 5 eggs with Tabasco all over everything in the Army. And I love that. That was great. But you have to remember, back then, that didn't put on a single pound of weight on me. That was after coming back from a 5 to 10 mile run or, an hour and a half of hardcore basketball. I loved Hawaii while I was there, but at the end of 3 years, and I wasn't even there for full 3 years because I was out of country. I was out of country for a couple of months here and there. But I was tired of being stuck on an island, and I wanted to get off the island, which was a mistake. As soon as I got to Alabama, because that's where I went to after Hawaii, where I live now, to register an arsenal in October, and it was snowing. And I wanted to get the fuck out of here so quickly because it was cold. And I didn't like that. I'd been in Hawaii for 3 years, and in the desert, it just sucked being in that cold weather.
If it wasn't so expensive to live there, man, I'd love to live in Maui, dude. That weather is so perfect.
I love Maui too, but I've only been to Maui a couple times. I was on Oahu, so Maui was. I actually really like the Big Island. So Hawaii is, in my opinion, one of the better islands. But did you ever go to Kauai?
No.
Oh, Kauai, I think, was better than Maui because there was less stuff back then. This is in the early 90s. So Kauai was an awesome island to go to because it wasn't as touristy and you had a lot more, just to relax. If you wanted to relax, it was a great island to go to. But I don't know what it's like now. Kauai is also the island we had to go and do operations to repair the place after Hurricane Aniki came through many years ago. Yeah, Hawaii was expensive when I was there, but I was there from 90 to 93. Now it's outrageous. I
Oh,
don't
dude, yeah.
people live
I
there.
went there in end of 2018, right? Beginning of 2019, right
Now-
when COVID was starting. And good Lord, dude. I mean, a freaking, like a value meal at a Burger King or something that I just wanted to get one time was like $14. And I'm like, what?
Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, see, I lived on post. Well, I didn't live on post the whole time. I lived off post sometimes, but we got paid BAQ and all that. And it didn't cost me really anything. In fact, I made money because 5 of us lived in one house. And for one summer, we lived on oh God, what is it? What shore? The North Shore. We lived on North Shore. We lived in Sunset Beach, right on Sunset Beach in this condo that was a 3-bedroom, but we had 5 guys living there. 3-bedroom condo. And we set it up to where we could all stay there, and we were all paying rent, so it was $1,000 a month, and we were getting so much. It was $200 each. That was nothing. We were getting way more than that for BAQ, and it was great. We were right on the beach, but when wintertime started coming around, the price went up because they rented it out to other people. We only had like a 6 months lease. In the wintertime, they raised the rent from $1,000 a month to $1,000 a week. So we had to move it. And but it was, for the time we had it in the summer, it was awesome. We were right on the beach. We walk out the back door, walk across a little yard, and you're on Sunset Beach. And it was just amazing. And then we ended up moving inland to Aiea, which is the only town in America that does not have a consonant in the name. And lived there and for a couple months. I think I lived there for about a year, and then back to the barracks when they had room again, and we couldn't stay living off post anymore, which sucked. But that was good times. Good times.
My favorite part about Maui was the road to Hana. Oh my God, dude. That place is so cool. It's not even funny. It's like all kinds of stops along I don't even know how many mile route it is. And you've got everything from like black stone caves to black sand beaches to various waterfalls to a walk 2 miles uphill through a bamboo forest to get to the creme de la creme waterfall in Maui. Oh my God, dude.
Does Maui still have a black sand beach? Does Maui still have a black sand beach?
They sure do. And they actually say that tourists like to go there and put some of the black sand in a jar and take it home with them. But supposedly they say that if you do that, you'll be, what do they call it? Like not voodoo, but
Cursed.
Yeah, cursed. Yeah.
The mini hoonies will get you. Pele doesn't like that. What was it? The black sand beach on the Big Island was destroyed years ago.
People believe in too many damn superstitions.
What's that?
So people believe in too many superstitions.
Yeah.
My mom's that same damn way, dude. My mom believes in some of the most stupidest shit. Gets on my nerves.
A lot of people believe in stupid shit. I don't really care. They can believe in whatever they want to believe.
I actually heard stories or read reviews of people that took the black sand home, actually had nothing but bad shit happen to them, and actually sent it back to somebody in Hawaii to have it put back.
So you're told when you go to the Big Island, the lava rock there, you're not supposed to take it with you. That's the big thing. It's paleo get upset. We had a guy come with him on the way back. He was on a military transport going back from the Big Island to Oahu, and they almost crashed. He sent that shit back so fast.
Brady Bunch and the Cursed Tiki Doll.
Yes, I remember that. But the dude that I can't remember his name. God, I really wish I could. He was in my unit too. He sent that rock back so fast after that happened. Like they got to the airport, he went straight to the post office and shipped it back. Yeah. And they have a place to ship it to too. You just ship it to the post office over there, they'll get rid of it. It's crazy. So many people ship stuff back to that island.
Victor, the bugs weren't too
I got
bad.
rid of a second wife like that.
And I'm just like, it was a C-130. Those things fuck up all the time.
Oh, what did I just do?
I don't know. What did you just do?
I clicked on something on the panel part, and it put it in a different format. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I don't know what you did there.
Oh no, you broke it. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Now I got it.
I have a lot of beliefs. Like, there's these little rock walls on the Big Island, and they tell you that they were built by the Mini Hoonies, which are basically little fairies or whatever.
There we go. Now I got it back.
Built them, and they're just rock walls. Like, they're weird. They're cool looking. And, I learned all about that when I was doing, anytime we went to PTA, which is Pahakalua Training Area, which is in the center of the Big Island. We call it the moon because it looked like the moon. It's just nothing but rock and sand. And it's a great place to blow shit up. And we did a lot of that. It's where you'd be out there, we'd be doing live fire exercises, and then the Navy would come in with their plane and shoot a bunch of shit over our heads, and it was pretty cool. I don't mind doing live fires as long as nobody's actually shooting back at me.
Excuse me.
Live fire exercises were a blast.
My biggest regret from going there is the couple that we met from Boston. The guy went on a whale seeing tour on a boat, and I had the opportunity to go with him, and I didn't. And dude, they ended up having a monster-sized whale literally come up to the boat, pretty much touch the boat. It was he got video of it and gave it to me, which I have video of. But man, oh man, I wish I would have been there for that.
You should have gone on that. I'd have gone on that. Fuck
yeah.
The one thing I regret that I didn't do when I was in Hawaii was jump out of an airplane. Because being in the military, I could have done it with a group for like $100. And that was like really cheap back then. But I didn't do it because I didn't want to spend the money because I needed to buy some alcohol. And I'm not joking. That's the reason I didn't do it. And I'm kicking myself in the ass every day for that.
They actually charge you to jump out of an airplane?
Yeah, not military, civilian.
Yeah, you got to pay for the gas and stuff. Get up there.
I figured if you wanted to jump to your death, that would be free.
Yeah, but see, $99 was cheap to do it because it involved all the classes you had to do, and it gave you 2 jumps, tandem jumps, where you jump with somebody. Where you're not the one in charge of it, so you don't die. And then you can get certified for like another $100. We could have gotten certified to do solo jumps.
I'd like to do skydiving. I wouldn't mind trying it.
That shit.
No, I wasn't afraid of heights like I am now back then, because I used to rock climb and I used to free climb, and I think that may have been one of the things that got me more afraid. Is when we were climbing up and I was about 200 foot up and I fell. And about 75 feet below me, I hit a ledge and landed. That saved my life, although it did crush the 6 beers I had in my backpack. But yeah, in fact, after I fell, we roped in and I was hurt. I was surprised I made it to the top because that hurt a lot. 75-foot fall does not feel good.
Just imagine if you were good enough at skydiving to where you could do like what's his name? Keanu Reeves did in Point Break, where he jumps out of the plane with no chute, and then gets to Patrick Swayze, who's got the chute. That would be badass.
That would be badass. I couldn't do that. I'd have pissed myself and shit myself before that happened. I just jumped out without a parachute. What am I thinking? I'm a fucking fool. I'm gonna die.
I'll tell you one thing, man. If there's something that's going to make you focus, it'll be that.
No shit. Either that or most likely I'd jump out like that and be like, oh, what did I just do? And pass out and just die. What What happened to Pinkerton? He passed out and died. Yeah, $100 to jump. It was cheap. That included the class and the first 2 jumps.
What's up, Nate?
What's up?
What's up, Nate?
What's up, Nate?
How was that calzone?
It was good. That was actually the second half of it. I ate the first half for dinner, and I got hungry again, and I started eating it. And I turned you guys on. You're talking about pizza. I'm like, thank God.
Where did you get your calzone from?
It's a local place called Sugar and Slice.
Oh, okay. Don't know
It's
it.
they've been 3 different places, but this time it was the same owner, closed down, renovated everything, and came back with pizza and desserts. So like they sell cookies and cupcakes and pies and pizza.
What kind of calzone did you have?
I always get ham and pepperoni.
So mozzarella, ham, pepperoni, and pizza sauce, basically.
Yeah, they put the sauce out on it, which that's the way I like it. And they do put ricotta in it if you don't request it to be no ricotta.
Oh, I do like ricotta though. No, I get one here that's called I can't remember. It's they call it. Oh God, I'll have to look at the menu. I'm gonna have to look at the menu. It's like a Hawaiian pizza or something like that, but it's not a pineapple, and it's a good pizza or calzone. And then I get it. I have them add the jalapenos in it, and it's really good when they put the jalapenos in it.
That does sound good.
Yeah, I got to remember what the hell it is. That's pissing me off that I can't remember.
What's up, Rail Trap?
Why are you singing in the rain, huh? That you put that up there, didn't you, Keith?
Yeah. That's not me. Look who's singing in the rain.
Yeah, Kermit. Singing in the rain.
Wait, what am I missing?
Car peeps.
Yeah, go look at Car Peeps.
Oh. I
It's
didn't even. Yeah, no. I'll look at it later then.
It's about you. So
I know that. That's why I said I'll look at it later.
more places.
I wonder
Yeah,
what people. I wonder what
that's a
people
really good likeness of you.
The Pie Factory. That's it. Now let me get their menu. I gotta remember the name of this. It's driving me nuts.
That sounds like that should be the name of a brothel. The Pie Factory.
No, I was getting it wrong. It's not the Hawaiian one, which is called Maui Wowie. It's the Bomb, which is sausage, meatballs, pepperoni, mozzarella, ricotta, served with marinara on the side, and I get that with jalapenos in it, and it's so good. Because they have one that comes with jalapenos, which is the Maui Wowie, and I prefer it not to eat that because it's just pepperoni and grilled pineapple with jalapenos, and the Bomb's way better. You get the Bomb, you have jalapenos in it, and it is so good.
Smash.
Smoked pork butt pizza, dude. Ugh.
What?
That sounds fucking awesome, dude.
No.
No, it's good.
That fucking
have
sounds
not
awesome.
had something like a pork butt pizza,
That doesn't
you're
sound
missing out.
nice.
It fucking sounds awesome, I'm telling you.
You have to expand your mind when it comes to pizza.
Yep.
Because
Do you like barbecue? You like barbecue, Sublime?
I've had barbecue sauce on pizza.
Okay. Do you like pizza? Okay,
I've had barbecue sauce on pizza.
Just think of the marriage of those two. They're perfect.
That's fine, but keep the damn pork off it.
No.
Oh my
No.
God.
Wait, you don't eat pork?
Do you don't eat pork?
I guess I see my next statement's just
No. Okay, let me rephrase it. Do you eat pork barbecue? Without naming a pecker, dick, or whatever.
Occasionally.
We're not talking about fucking your sexual mind here. We're actually talking about food.
Occasionally, yes.
So you mean tell me you don't eat barbecue pork ribs or nothing like that?
Well, yeah. If I go to my favorite barbecue place, I'll order like a half slab of ribs, some brisket, and some good sides. Yeah.
You like
Okay,
pork
dude.
butt and you like pizza, but you don't like them together. You like keeping your food separate.
Yes, exactly.
I-
So are
Exactly.
you one of those
Oh,
type?
God.
So are you one of those type when you get your plate of food, your peas are over here, your corn, but
Goddamn
nothing,
right. They don't fucking, nothing touches nothing.
but
I get a
nothing can
separate
touch
bowl
each
for
other.
my peas, motherfucker.
Oh, you're crazy, dude. I cannot believe that.
As a child, I was the same way, and I
Mm.
ate one thing on my plate at a time. Like I'd eat all my vegetables. Then I'd
Oh,
eat
see,
potato.
I am the most proportionate eater you will
No.
ever find. I will have one bite of everything left at the end.
When I joined the army,
That's
I learned how to
fucked up,
turn
Sublime.
everything. When I joined the army, I learned how to turn everything into a sandwich. So I started. That's when I learned to eat things together. Before that, everything had to be separate.
Well, let me ask Mr. Southern about that. Bama, what do you think about people eat like that?
Crazy fuckers.
My question is, Sublime, do you eat ranch dressing?
Not very often. I mean, I can eat it on salad, but it's not my salad, my dressing of choice.
See, now I don't even eat ranch dressing.
I'm not a
I'll
big fan
just
of
say
ranch.
I don't eat ranch.
Sublime's not a spitter; he's a swallower.
Oh,
Hey,
God. Here we go.
Yeah,
See?
but I'm just
And this
saying.
is why.
Bama, I hate ranch dressing most of the time because
I
ranch
can't
dressing-
stand it.
I
So-
can't either. I can't
Ranch
stand that shit.
when I was a kid, what my grandmother made with buttermilk was
David.
actually really good. What they have now that they call ranch dressing is fucking shit.
Correct. Thank you.
Ooh.
You're the first person outside of me and my girlfriend to say that ranch dressing when I in the 90s when I was a kid was fantastic. By Hidden Valley now, it's like spoiled.
Oh, it's fucking shit now. It
I've
is
never
fucking
liked
crap.
ranch dressing.
The
But funny
stuff
thing
my
is
grandmother
though,
made, she made it herself. She didn't use Hidden Valley. She didn't use any. She made homemade ranch dressing.
That's the only way you get it good now.
Buttermilk, and it was.
it's funny though. I don't like ranch dressing, but I can eat Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yeah, they're not ranch though.
I
they're-
know. It's a totally different kind of fucking ranch.
Now,
That's the reason
where
why I like it.
go, Flobamas, they have the jalapeno poppers they have are a cheddar based instead of being cream cheese filled. They've got a cheddar, but they've got a ranch dressing that they use that is so fucking good. And it's like reminds me of being a child. It is that fucking good. And it's the only ranch dressing that I will eat.
And what study would that be, Mike? What study is that? Do you people walk around and say, "Hey, are you like Sublime?"
Well, yeah, we all do.
Well, let me ask you something. Sublime, do you eat on your breakfasts when you eat breakfast? You eat
Yeah.
hash browns like potatoes with ketchup on them?
I don't put ketchup on my hash browns. No,
I do not either.
no.
Fuck that shit. I do.
Salt
I
and
put
pepper.
hot
That's it.
sauce on them. I
Yep.
put salt.
They got
pepper,
They're
they
hash
got that
browns, bro,
ketchup.
not French fries.
I don't give a shit. They're still a
Smothered
potato,
cover.
dude.
Yeah,
Oh my god! So you gonna tell me you put ketchup on a baked potato?
No, I put butter and bacon
Exactly.
bits and shit like that.
It-
But hash browns are different, dude. They're fucking fried.
Yeah.
So salty. I'm gonna have to. So I used to put ketchup on hash browns years ago. I don't really do it anymore. Now most of the time I get smothered and covered hash browns anyway. I prefer gravy on my hash browns. But generally hash browns, if most will get hot sauce, salt, pepper, hot sauce.
See, I can't do the hot sauce on. I can't do hot sauce
I
at all.
understand that. If you can't do hot sauce, you can't do hot sauce. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just because of the ulcers. I'm not saying I don't like it.
You
It's
get to
just
the
when you
point
got
where
ulcers,
I
man, you can't eat
shouldn't
that
Be
shit.
doing hot sauce, and I still do, but I temper it a little bit. But hash browns are just really good by themselves. A little bit of sour cream on them is really good.
Sauce.
See, I don't eat sour cream at all. So
I don't
No,
like
no sour cream.
except
Yeah.
for potatoes.
yeah, I don't eat sour cream. I can't do
But-
that shit.
Like what I used
No
to
sour cream, no cream cheese. No, no, no.
Cream cheese is good
Peppered.
when you eat it with the right crackers.
I wish I could find them here.
Says the cracker.
I need to go back.
Yeah,
and
well, I'm definitely a cracker. You don't. I promise you. Even my turds are white.
in Washington State at Cars, which was one of my favorite restaurants. They had a smothered and covered. Well, it was more of a not even smothered and covered. It was just a filled hash brown that just it had sour cream in it. They were so fucking good. They were like the best.
I don't eat sour cream on nothing.
Because they were so good. They were the best hash browns I've ever had. And now the place is like 3,000 miles away. So
I'm gonna tell you the best onions I've ever ate in my life, and I know there's gonna be people that disagree with me in here, but I'm not a big onion fan. I mean, I like them on certain things, but the best onions I've ever ate is the Outback, and that's the blooming onion. Fuck, I love that damn thing.
onion.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll eat that whole motherfucker by myself. Just back up and get out of the way.
And
No way.
they come in that orange sauce they got. It's pretty good too. But I love onions, but I prefer onions less produced than the blooming onions get too much stuff on it.
Well, see, I don't like onions on my pizza. I don't like onions
God. I
in
love
like
onions.
soups. I don't like onions like in my potatoes. I don't eat onions like that.
I eat onions on fucking everything. Hamburgers, sandwiches.
Yeah, but if I make a plate of beans or something like that, oh, it's got to be a raw onion.
Chop up some onion in it. Raw onion. Yep.
Yep, it's got to be a raw onion at that point.
You're talking pinto beans, right?
Well, I'm from the South, dude. I eat fucking just about any kind of bean that they are.
But pintos are the best. So
Well, I don't know, man. I love the 44s, man.
yeah, I'm a pinto fan.
A lot of people don't know what the 44s are, but I guarantee you Bama does.
I grew up eating pintos, and that's just one of my favorite beans.
The 44s are them big old ass butter beans. I'll eat them. Fuck out of them some bitches. I love them.
I never call them 44s though, but I've
Just don't be because when you fart, it sounds like a 44 going off.
they make something to help with that. You can take
it's like just more room. Just go outside.
Yeah, I love butter beans too, but pinto beans with onions and cornbread is what I grew up on.
See, I like red beans and rice. A lot of people don't like that, but I fucking love that stuff.
Beans and rice.
Jiffy cornbread for the win.
Fuck Jiffy cornbread. That shit is not cornbread.
I'm not cornbread.
Okay, here's the thing. I like Jiffy, but it is not cornbread.
It's fucking cornbread.
Hey,
you can taste the cornmeal in it. It's cornbread.
No, you cannot taste
cornbread.
You cannot taste any corn in the fucking Jiffy,
Yes, you
dude. I'm sorry.
can.
No, you cannot.
Oh man, you don't know how to
No,
make
you
it.
cannot.
It's got too much sweetener in it to be cornbread.
It's got too much
That's what
fucking
makes it
sugar,
taste good.
and sugar does not belong in fucking cornbread. Period. It does not belong in cornbread.
I agree. Same thing. Now, I like Jiffy. I do. I like it for certain things, but I don't consider it cornbread, and it's not what I want with my beans.
Beans? I don't like beans.
You don't like beans,
No, hell no.
so you don't eat like a bean burritos or nothing like that.
No,
No.
I don't
Really?
eat anything that looks.
Kim, something's wrong with you.
So do you
I
not
don't
eat chili?
any- Here, put it this way. I don't eat
do you-
anything that look mushy or
Okay,
wet.
well, let me ask you something. Do you eat chili?
Being mushy. Beans.
Do you eat chili?
Wait, you said do you eat chili?
Chili, yeah, depend. Just windy, but that's it.
Just say it's got kidney beans in it or pinto
Yes,
beans. Is
but I
what they're
pick the
using.
beans.
She picks the
sometimes.
beans out sometimes.
Yeah.
Sounds
Hey,
like me.
you know what I gotta say? To each
What?
their own. Everybody.
Well,
has
yeah, to each their own. I mean, but they do. You can go to Texas and they're famous for their meat chili, which I like both. I like the chili with the beans, and I like the chili with the meat. I like both.
prefer chili with beans, but I will eat it without.
See, I eat chili without bean, but I put those. What do you call the noodle? The
Oh.
the
I'm not putting any noodles in my
Oyster
chili.
crackers?
no, the noodle.
Oh, the ramen?
Noodle.
No.
What?
There you go. Downhill Daddy just said it
The
right.
noodle
Chili
with
without
mac
beans
and
is sloppy
cheese. What do you
joes.
call those noodles?
Macaroni
That's the
noodles?
truth.
Yes, macaroni noodles. Only.
She likes putting macaroni
What?
noodles in her chili.
Yeah.
I couldn't
yeah,
do that.
yeah, chili
I've never put any kind of
I
noodle
like
in my chili.
mac.
That's common up
I
here.
do the same thing.
can't-
Chili,
you can't
chili
put
Downhill
noodles.
said chili without beans is sloppy
Look,
Joe.
To me, the only two things that goes in
Without
chili
beans,
is cheese and
hot
crackers.
dog.
If you
Nothing
take the
else.
chili out of beans, it's sloppy Joe basically.
That
Yeah,
is hot
and
dog chili
beans, you
without
put
beans. It's
noodles.
great for hot dogs and burgers.
That's I'm actually going to grill out here tomorrow. I'm going to cook hot dogs and
Sloppy Joe
hamburgers
is
on the
a
grill.
totally different flavor from chili.
Oh yeah, it does not even taste like sloppy. Chili don't even taste nothing like sloppy joes
No, not even.
or that manwich stuff. They have no. They don't even.
No, that's
No
more
similar
like
taste at
sweet.
all. So
So Manwich and Sloppy Joe is a sweet. It's a sweet flavored burger with onion and bell pepper in it. It's basically all it is.
and it's really good. But I don't like the people when they make it like real soupy. To
Oh,
me,
no.
that's just not. I like mine thick. That way, when you put it on the bun, you bite it, shit don't squirt out in both of your hands. I can't stand that.
Exactly.
Shit. I can't stand
Hey,
that.
Salty.
Shit. Yes, sir.
I
Say
bet
what
I
now?
got
Say
one
it.
that they ain't never heard of. What about the
She
fried
said, if you eat
spam
beans, you better sleep in another
hamburgers?
bed.
Hold on, Sublime. Hold on. Say it again, Bama.
The fried spam hamburgers.
I love those
Spam
motherfuckers,
burger.
dude.
Oh
They're
my
fucking awesome.
God.
That is a spam burger, and I can't
I-
eat them anymore because of the salt content. But God, I
Oh
love
my
spam.
God.
Spam,
Oh,
dude.
no.
You can look here. I love spam. Period.
Oh,
You
my
say what you
God.
want, but I
I
love that
lived
shit.
in Hawaii for 3 years.
Yeah, that's a
Trust me, I
delicatessen
ate
in
spam.
Hawaii. I don't know why, but it is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. It's a
Spam, yes.
delicatessen in Georgia at this address because I like it.
And fried,
You
so,
you
like
you
my
take it and
wife.
slice it up, dip it in egg,
Ooh,
put whatever spice you want in it, make it just
There
like
you-
a hamburger. That
There
shit's
you
great.
go. Damn right it is.
so spam fried up. My wife loved it crispy when she could eat it. And fried crispy spam on a sandwich or just to eat with some eggs is fucking heaven. I love it.
Spam
Downhill
is a
Yeah, but
Daddy,
you
sodium
gotta
bomb.
dip it in egg. Dip it in egg before you fry it.
Well,
I agree. But
I don't know how
Downhill
she
Daddy,
does
you
it, but I'm
say
just
that about
saying,
spam.
we usually
You
eat
say
it
that
with
about
eggs.
spam.
I usually eat it with like some over easies or over mediums as well after I fry it up. I love it.
It's good.
And it's not mystery meat, Victor. It's not.
It's pork.
It's pork. And it's not
Yeah,
even
it's pork.
it's not even the crap everybody thinks it is. It's actually good pork.
And I'm gonna tell you what, believe it or not, spam is not a salt lick.
It's
really
not pork.
No.
It just
Oh,
has
wait,
a lot
no.
of salt in it.
It does got a lot of salt, but it ain't a salt lick. It's
But
not
I
that.
I even don't mind the low sodium one version of it, but it still
I don't
has,
either. It's fine.
It still has too much salt in it for my diet because of what my doctor tells me.
But I'm just gonna answer Downhill Daddy's question. He's like, sodium spam is a sodium bomb. Good luck to your heart. Look here, Downhill Daddy. You know how many years the military has been serving spam to
Oh,
their
Forever.
Yeah.
Spam was actually
and
created
some of
for the
these people
military.
when they retire, they live up to their 90s.
Yeah,
with
spam
no
was
problem at all.
created for the
So-
military. Yeah, it's because we're preserved from the
So
spam.
because they could take that shit out in the field and it would last forever.
Was it World War One or World War II when spam was created?
I want to
It was
say
created-
World War One. It's got to be World War One or World War Two. I know that.
It was one of the two world wars that it was created, and it was used to actually feed the military.
Yes, but because they could take it out in the field and it wouldn't go bad. They could eat it and
Yeah,
then keep
I
going.
haven't
So-
eaten in years either, unfortunately, because I have high blood pressure really bad, and I take 2 meds for it.
You could
Dude,
probably
I
do
got
the same
eight.
thing with a
I got
McDonald's
8
cheeseburger.
cans. Dude, I got 8 cans of that shit in my
can't-
cabinet right now.
I would.
God.
I love it, dude. I'm telling you, I love the hell out of that stuff.
You could probably do the same thing with a McDonald's cheeseburger.
Yeah, I know.
McDonald's cheeseburger, dude. That's like you eat today's burgers, not back in the years. But you eat McDonald's today,
French
that
fries.
shit is straight X-lax in a damn bun.
Have you
That
not
shit will
had
send you
McDonald's
straight to the
French
goddamn
fries
door.
that people have pulled out of places after like 10 years, and you microwave it, it's still good. It doesn't
Video?
rot.
PK's
What
Garage,
is that?
Lamborghini Huracan.
See, back in the day, they didn't even have what you want to call today was freezer bags. Everything
yeah.
they put in their freezer was just fucking paper.
Hey, now
They wrapped all their meat
I
in
got a
paper.
question. I gotta ask Downhill, David, why don't you eat pork? Is it a religious thing, or is it just some other stupid reason?
Some other
So
stupid
it's
thing.
stupid reason.
No, he might be allergic to it.
Yeah.
It might be. That may be. I'm just asking.
I like that, Pete. That's the first time I ever heard that.
So my best friend, he's Jewish, and for a while there, he was a kosher Jew, and he finally got tired of not eating bacon, so now he eats pork again.
Well,
Hell, my mom's 88 years old. She still eats bacon every day.
If
Yeah.
it's a religious reason, that's fine. I
that's
understand.
that's India.
totally your choice.
That's India. They can't eat pork.
Look, the stuff they used to, our grandparents
India?
were eating was a hell of a lot healthier than what we eat today.
No, in India, they don't eat pork. They don't eat
Yes.
beef. They eat chicken.
Yes, they
No,
do eat
And
beef.
the reason, and
I
that's
said they don't eat
everywhere
beef,
in
they eat
India,
chicken.
but it's because they have a high Muslim population and a high
Yeah.
Hindu population. But
Yeah.
in certain places, they eat both pork and beef in India. And I only know this because I've been there a few times.
That's right, damn Victor. Bacon makes everything better.
Now, it sucks when you go to the areas in India where they don't eat that, and you're stuck with chicken or veg, and that's all your choices are, and mostly veg. They don't have much chicken.
I'm gonna tell you what. You show me a pancake that never liked bacon and syrup on it.
I have plenty of pancakes.
Bacon on a pancake?
Dude, you're fucking crazy. If you've never tried bacon,
Oh,
I did try that.
dude,
I
let
did
me ask
try
you
it.
something. They're on the same damn plate. Syrup is
Like
going to get on the
pancakes.
bacon.
Yes,
no, it's not. Not on my goddamn plate. It ain't.
Dude, come on, look, come on, dude. You got to get out of this shit that you're in, Sublime. You don't live in the same fucking world the rest of us
got a
do.
divider right
So-
between his bacon, a wall and something between his
That's
bacon
crazy.
and syrup
Hey,
pancake.
bacon's
It's not a
better than the
divider.
syrup.
It's a separate plate, Nate. It's a separate plate, bro.
No,
You
the
know that,
bacon
right?
belongs on the same plate as the pancake and the damn syrup.
Well,
No.
the syrup and the bacon go well together. So
Yeah,
And
they're
so
all
does
bacon.
sausage. So does the sausage. It belongs on the same plate.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Now, sausage, I could live if that gets dipped in the bacon. That I've tried. That I don't mind. But bacon, no. No.
Have
no.
you? Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried the bacon on the plate with the syrup and the pancakes? Have you ever even tried it?
It's probably might have accidentally touched it
It's
once or
like-
twice in my
Trying to
life.
put
And
the bacon in the
Oh.
syrup. It's so good.
Look,
It tastes saucy and sweet.
It accidentally touched it.
yeah, I know, right?
You gotta,
it might have grazed
you
it.
gotta get the bacon in the maple syrup. Why do you think they make maple cured bacon? Because so many
Hey.
people like the bacon.
That's fine, but it's still bacon. It's not just no.
They do have bacon.
See, to
Well, I
me,
mean,
bacon is like a steak. Okay, look at it this way. When you're eating a steak, okay, you want to eat just a steak to determine how good that steak really is. Same thing with bacon, dude. There's bad bacon, there's good bacon, but when you eat bacon, I want to know how good just that goddamn bacon is. I don't want to mix with syrup. I don't want to mix with any other goddamn breakfast shit. Just freaking give me the goddamn bacon straight up, like a shot.
well, let me ask you this: then, how the hell do you eat a hamburger? Do you separate all your shit on one plate? The bun over here, the patty
No.
over here, the tomato over
Not
here, the
that
lettuce
bad,
over
bro.
here.
I take ketchup, mustard, and lettuce on a burger.
Yeah.
But
Well, you love it more than I do.
On another.
You know, Sublime, I knew you reminded me of someone. You remind me of a guy I used to work with named Rick Roll. His real name was Rick Roll, Richard Roll.
Yeah.
And we always thought that was funny since the Rick Roll thing came about, but he's older than I am. So Rick was the same way. We traveled to other countries, and the only thing he could do is find a McDonald's. If he could find a McDonald's, he could eat there. And he would eat the plain cheeseburgers, and that's all he would fucking eat.
That's
Fuck
me.
that, dude. I want as much on my fucking burger as I can pile on
But
that
I'm
motherfucker.
just saying,
I'm sorry.
That's me.
we'd be in Japan or China or Germany. It didn't matter. He wanted McDonald's. And
No,
we're like,
see.
fuck that.
You see what Sublime? You see what Barbecue Mike said? Sublime, are you fucking 3 years old? Come on.
no, I'm not 3. I'm fucking 7. All right.
See?
I'm taking my ball and going home.
Shit.
That's
At
funny.
least he put ketchup and mustard on his hamburger.
I'm surprised he even does that.
Do ketchup, mustard, and lettuce with an occasional onion, easy onion on it.
See? For
And I
Okay.
can do mayo on a burger. I just don't prefer it.
Now, do you not eat tomato on a hamburger?
No, never, ever, never.
I
So you
do, but I don't
separate
like
everything
ketchup and
off your
mustard.
hamburger, eat it one by one.
What?
You separate your hamburger. You know, eat a bun, eat the burger.
No,
That's
no.
what I was asking.
It's a goddamn burger, dude. Come
Let
on.
me ask you something. Look, do you even put ketchup on your French fries?
Yes, I did tonight.
Okay,
from
I was
Culver.
just wondering. I just wonder if that's two things that shouldn't touch each other.
You know,
No.
most of the time,
No.
I don't end up eating ketchup on French fries
He does,
because I buy them when
he
I'm
does put
driving.
ketchup
And it's
and
too much
mustard. He does. He does put ketchup and mustard.
On my burger.
See, me, I don't eat ketchup or mustard. Just grilled onion. That's it.
She likes grilled onions, lettuce, tomato on her burger.
That's it.
That,
Nothing else.
that actually sounds good. I like grilled onions on my burger. That sounds good.
Hey, you know, I would sometimes wish that some of these fast food joints they wouldn't put that shit on there because they put too much.
What's that? Grilled onions?
No,
Say because they don't put grilled onions on shit. It's all raw.
No.
See?
Mustard and
Like-
mayonnaise, they always put way too much.
And that's the exact same reason. Like if I were to get a country fried steak, I get the gravy on the side because they'll fucking drown it if I don't, and I don't want it drowned.
Oh,
I want it
dude.
dipped on my terms, not on their terms.
Dude, I want to cover that motherfucker. I don't even see the steak no more.
Oh my
Right?
god!
I
Oh,
used
my
to have
God.
a place where I went. Like I said, it's the same restaurant, Cars. They just put just the right amount on it, and it was perfect. If not, I would ask for it on the side, but they just put just the right amount on it, and they didn't drown it, and it never went non-crunchy the whole time I was eating it.
Now chicken parmesan, that I can drown in. If it's a good spaghetti sauce, that I can drown in the sauce.
Chicken parm with a nice marinara.
Yes,
good
yeah.
ball.
I have a
Enough.
question.
Kim has a
Down here,
question.
Daddy, you're right. Look, I don't eat cow tongue, but I'll eat 99% of the cow, but I don't eat the cow tongue.
Have you
Oh, I
ever
love
had
tongue.
cow tongue?
Yes,
love
I've tried it and didn't like it.
tongue.
Mexican they have.
If
So
you
I can
do it
actually
right-
say I have tried it.
Okay. I'll give
Personally,
it to you. Most
if you
people-
do tongue right, it is better than roast beef.
it's by far better. I think it's
Oh,
filet
yeah.
mignon and roast
Okay.
beef.
Now, Miss Kim, what is your question?
Okay. Do anybody, I see people, mostly men, they eat scrambled egg with ketchup.
Ah,
Yes.
What's wrong with that picture?
Nothing, because I like it.
Oh my God. It makes it look so disgusting.
I don't put it on my eggs. It's like the gravy with Sublime. It's gonna be on my terms, not their terms.
Yeah,
Well,
see,
that's
just a
the
little
way
bit.
I am. Yeah. I don't pour it on my eggs. I just
I
it's the
have
same
put
way.
Ketchup. I have in the past, many years ago, put ketchup on scrambled eggs. If anything, now they get hot sauce, but mostly it's just salt and pepper. And my
Yeah.
wife makes scrambled eggs with cheese in them. They don't need anything. She makes them perfectly. I don't need to add anything to them.
Sublime, are you the one that told me that you don't eat eggs like fried? You only eat them scrambled?
No, I can fried. She'll have her make her fried eggs, and I'll put them on toast and eat like a three
Oh,
fried
yeah.
egg sandwich.
Yeah, but do you like the yellow running though?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
greasy.
yeah, I can do that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
dude, that's the
Over
fucking
medium,
bomb, dude.
Those are the best.
Dipping your fucking toast or biscuit in that damn shit. Oh my
the
lord!
only
I'm-
thing that has to
I'm
be
getting
No,
hungry now.
no dipping, no dipping.
Oh no, you got it, dude. You got to dip,
What?
dude. You
Dude,
got to
that's-
fucking dip.
That's no.
You got to
Dip.
dip.
He
No,
doesn't have to. He's an American. He's got his own rights to do whatever the hell he wants.
Dude, you got to look at the end of the breakfast. You got to take the biscuit or the bread and you got to sop that shit up in the plate and eat it.
no.
That's right.
Okay,
God.
okay. I will give it to Sublime. He's got his eating habits and he's fine with whatever he wants.
Stay in my lane.
He stays
Well, we don't mess with him.
as long as what he's doing does not affect me. I don't.
That's
give a
right,
shit.
exactly. Because I tell you, if me and him ever go out to eat together, I'm gonna make him sick because I'm gonna be mixing all that
Oh,
shit.
my
I'm
God.
sure he's watched
Hey, I'm
TV.
fine with other people doing it. I just ain't doing it. Don't be asking me to do it.
Everybody eats differently, and I learned
Yeah,
that
it
years
does.
ago.
So has
Just like-
anybody had taken either pancakes or waffles over easy eggs? See, I'm one of those people. A lot of people will take their toast and stuff and dip it in their eggs, and then when they're all done with their toast and stuff, then they'll kind of like cut up the egg. I'm the guy that like looks like he's going ham on a piece of on an egg with a fork, mashing it into a giant pile, and then I stick it on top of my waffle.
Oh my
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. But see, I do that with my egg, but I mix it with my grits and everything else.
No.
I don't mix it with my grits. But
Oh yeah, I mixed the hell out of it with my grits. That shit's good.
either my toast or my waffle. Oh, especially a waffle. I don't usually do it with pancake, but a waffle that's a crispy waffle. Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
Oh my god.
Waffles, butter
You know-
stuff, nothing else.
Dude, I met a guy the other day that told me he didn't eat French toast. I was like, what?
Only me eat that damn American toast. Damn it!
I'm like, how the hell can you not eat French toast? I said, do you eat pancakes or waffles? He goes, yeah. I said, do you eat eggs? He goes, yeah. I said,
Okay.
do you drink milk? He said, yeah. I said, well, that's all you fucking make with it, dude. It's all the same fucking thing.
Some people
Okay,
just
if you've
don't
got
like
4
bringing
things in front of
things
you,
together. I understand how it is because I had for years. I had problems with eating. Like I said, I used to have to separate everything on my plate. It had to be. I couldn't let it touch.
Yep.
I had to eat one thing at a time. Like if I had, like, say, peas
Yeah.
and some potatoes and steak or whatever, I'd have to eat all the peas, then all the potato, then all the steak, or in any order. But I couldn't eat them at the same time. And this was an OCD problem. It was hardcore. The only thing that made me change was when I joined the Army and in basic training. If I tried to do that, I would have starved. I had to
yeah,
learn.
because you only get like 4 minutes to eat your food.
Oh, if you had that long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
I had
get
to
that
learn.
long.
I made everything into a sandwich. I didn't care what it was.
Mike
It
calling
became
you
a
damn right.
sandwich on 2 pieces of bread, and I ate it all together. And that changed. That literally, those 3-4 months changed the way I ate for the rest of my life. Now I don't
Right.
make everything a sandwich now, but I can mix things and I can put them together. But it was really hard for me the first like 2 weeks for me to learn to do that because it like ripped at my soul to be able
So
to combine.
here's a question for you.
Sublime, do you eat gravy and biscuits?
Now that's the funny thing. Up until I don't know if it was, I was somewhere. I want to say in Michigan, and we went to Cracker Barrel with Mob and them, and I actually tried their biscuits and gravy and actually liked that. Up until
Was
that
that
point,
Michigan
I
or
know
down here.
it might have been down there. It might have
Well,
been
I'm
down there.
gonna tell you right
It
now.
was down there. It was when I was with the Boosted. Okay, yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, the
So
biscuits
thanks
and
for
gravy
that.
down here is gonna be better than the biscuits and gravy in Michigan. I'm
My
sorry.
dad used to
Yeah,
make
he
a
was
killer
down
That's a
biscuits and
guarantee.
gravy,
That's a
I
I
guarantee.
like him the most.
but I
That's a
didn't eat it.
guarantee. It's gonna be better down here than it is up there. Period.
It was a Cracker Barrel. And you know what? I will have to say this, Salty. I've had really good biscuits and gravy in Michigan.
Yeah, but you gotta look. The southern folks invented that. It wasn't a northern thing. That's a
But
southern
that's
thing.
right next to where he lives. in Illinois. They
All right.
do have good food in that area.
So here's a question for y'all. All right, you got 4 things in front of you. Okay, one is your favorite pancake. One is your favorite crepe pancake. One is your favorite
Okay,
waffle.
what is a crepe? What is a crepe?
Like the thin pancakes, the really thin
Thin
pancakes,
pancake.
the French
Okay,
pancake.
it's just a fucking pancake. It's just a thin
Well,
one.
no,
Okay, I
because
got
it's not like a
Okay.
fluffy pancake. It's
No.
a totally different pancake.
It's different.
It
So anyway,
tastes really
pancakes,
different.
crepes, waffles, and French toast.
Which one?
Which one are you choosing first, or what's your
Waffle.
order?
pancakes, French toast, and waffles last.
I'm going to do waffle
about-
first because it's still crispy when you first eat it. Then I'm going to go French toast because if that gets cold, it's horrible. Then I'm going to go crepes, then pancakes.
Well, no,
Pancakes.
not necessarily. Don't choose French toast because it's going to get soggy and be at the end. If you were only eating one, I guess is what I'm saying. Not eating all 4 in a row.
Go on waffles.
If I was only
And then
going
what's
to
your
get
second
one,
choice?
Waffles are my first choice. I'm going to say, God, French toast and pancakes. That's a toss-up.
Pancakes,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm
pancakes
opposite.
first.
Pancakes, you're
I'm
pancake.
pancake first, French toast second, waffles absolutely last.
Oh, really?
No.
I'm French toast,
I'm a
waffles,
waffle
and I'm throwing
guy.
away the pancakes.
Interesting.
Nate, you don't eat pancakes?
I'll eat pancakes, but I do have to have dippy eggs to crush and put on top of them.
Oh my
Without
god.
it, they're useless to me.
My wife makes amazing pancakes. She makes
But at
amazing-
least you eat the eggs, so good.
You know, I haven't
I
had
always
French
eat the
toast
egg
in forever.
first. Finish the egg, and then I'll eat the rest of the stuff.
It's been a while since I did.
I love eggs, man.
Okay. I'm yawning now.
Now, we're talking about salad.
Oh
What
no,
salad
no,
do
no,
you
no
guys
salad.
like?
No, we're not talking salad here.
Oh God, I love
No.
salad.
Salad, not
salad.
the lettuce.
Tuna salad
Okay.
or potato salad or
Taco salad.
pasta
I'm going
salad?
salad. I'm going
Taco
to
salad.
Cobb or chef salad first.
Taco salad all the way.
Taco
I love
salad
taco salad.
and definitely not tossed salad.
Oh.
No, that's Sublime's number one. Toss the salad.
Oh my god.
Probably gonna go a Cobb
I like
salad
egg
as
salad.
number one there. A Cobb.
Egg salad? Oh God.
Just a regular, good old fashioned salad with hard boiled eggs.
I didn't
That's all I
say-
need.
I didn't say
Oh,
egg
yeah.
salad. I said Cobb salad, which is like a chef salad but with
No chicken, no nothing. Just goddamn
Oh,
salad.
dude, you gotta have grilled
no,
chicken
I
in
love
salad.
it.
No.
Grilled chicken's awesome.
salad.
No.
Ham, cheddar.
Just
Yeah.
salad.
Yeah, I'm like one of those, man. It's just give me a buffet, back up, and let me load my own fucking salad, and I'll be happy. Just let me
What
make my own
dressing?
shit.
What dressing? Who's favorite dressing?
I eat French and Catalina. That's it. Well, Thousand Island, if they ain't got either of them.
I love a good Caesar salad too.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ooh.
say if I gotta have one with lettuce, I eat a Caesar salad. That's what I always get when I go out.
I don't eat Caesar at all. So
See, I'm actually pretty flex. That's the one thing I'm fairly flexible on, and I never used to be, was salad dressing. I could do French, I could do Italian, I can do ranch, I could do thousand, I can do all of that shit. Oh yeah.
Now
Italian.
Sublime. Now I have
yeah,
to ask you this.
I'm a French,
many-
Catalina, Thousand Island. That's it.
How
I'm
many
a blue
plates does it
cheese.
take for you to have a salad since you can't mix things? How many plates do you have?
Yeah, exactly.
Separation, dividers.
It's a salad, bro. It all comes in one, and nothing's on the
Cheese,
side.
the lettuce is like mounds.
No.
No, you have to have boiled egg on his salad.
Yeah, I said hard boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Hard boiled egg on a salad.
No,
Yeah.
hard-boiled egg on a salad is great. I love that shit.
Chickpeas. Do you
And
guys like
croutons.
chickpeas?
Love
I don't
chicken.
eat fucking chickpeas at all.
I love them.
I'm down here in the South. We eat peas, not chickpeas.
They have chickpeas in there on salad. You know they're good.
What about
They call
croutons?
them garbanzo beans.
Croutons, yes.
For 'em.
Zach, you should eat some boiled eggs sometimes, brother. It'll make you a fart. Your mom and daddy will love you.
So
Oh my god.
If you like that, then
my
you like
favorite salad dressing is blue
egg salad.
cheese.
I make a killer egg salad.
I don't like egg salad.
I like
you're-
it. I like egg salad sandwiches. I'll eat the hell out of them. I love
Oh, I
it.
love that.
But with Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise.
Fuck the Miracle Whip. That shit is. Come on, man.
That shit is nasty.
Get
Yeah,
the-
I'm with you too, there, Bama. I can't.
Look here, y'all rednecks. Keep the goddamn mayonnaise down there where you fucking need to, all right?
It's funny. When I was a kid, I loved Miracle Whip and
Potato
and mayonnaise, and now I'm the other way around.
I got one for you. You ought to go through the drive-through at McDonald's with your grandson and ask for a cheeseburger with no meat.
No, that's a
Yeah.
silver. No, that's not a silverback special. That's no bun.
no fun.
Yeah.
Give me a donut with no filling.
Yeah. I took my grandson one time. I said, "Well, let's go by McDonald's." He's like, "Yeah, let's go." And I said, "What you want?" And he told me, and I said, "Shit." And I told that woman, she's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, give me a cheeseburger with no meat, please."
He wants a grilled cheese.
That's right. He just wants a grilled cheese on a hamburger bun.
Oh my God, he could eat a grilled cheese. He's your man.
Why? If you don't
I
have
hear you, Victor. Mayonnaise
He
all
gets
the way.
grilled cheese in
No
his truck.
fucking Miracle Whip.
what?
Yeah.
Oh my
Now,
God.
you say mayonnaise. What brand do you like?
Blue plate.
Oh, I like the Kraft.
Hellman's.
Blue plate.
If you're eating it.
Oh yeah,
Blue plate or Hellman's. That's the two I like.
yeah.
Right now, I think I have the olive oil Hellman's or whatever it is.
I don't know why. See that ranch discussion we had that I said it's disgusting. When I eat Hellman's, it's the same thing, and I don't know why. It has that same weird, funky, rotting taste to it. I went through like 7 jars. I chucked them all, one after another after another. I buy
Yeah.
Birdman's, I think it is, by at Aldi's.
Oh,
Oh.
Aldi's. Well,
And it tastes different. I don't know why. I think it's so much better.
Have you ever tried Blue plate?
I've never even heard of it.
Except-
Must
Oh,
be
Blue plate
good.
mayonnaise is the fucking bomb, dude.
see, when I don't eat the olive oil mayonnaise anymore. For some reason, it's the only one I like now.
What's up, Ford Blue? What's going on, buddy?
I will eat the Hellman's.
Damn,
all-
Fort Blue's up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
he's been
saying.
working all day.
It's fucking 11:30 where he's at. 11:40, brother.
You probably just got home from work.
He probably just
probably
got done
did.
eating it.
He probably. I just got through eating my fucking half a gallon of fucking cereal.
Have a
Did y'all
gallon
ever-
of beans.
Have y'all ever seen that damn bowl of cereal he eats out of? Man, that motherfucker's huge.
It's the
That looks-
dinosaur bowl.
Dude, that looks like a tire that goes on a damn golf cart. That bowl's fucking huge.
It reminds me of my dad's old bowl, cereal bowl. That's what he used to use.
Like what is it?
The large
Yeah.
cup of potato.
Caveman.
Caveman bowl.
Yeah, caveman bowl.
So I had a bowl of cereal the other day. My girlfriend bought. We talked about Captain Crunch. I think at some point either this week or last week we were
Many
talking
times.
cereals, and we were talking about the right proportioning of milk with Captain Crunch and how fast you have to eat it before it gets soggy. I made the mistake the other day. I dumped it in. I messed around. By the time I got out here, you guys were live with something, and I took one bite and I went. It was complete mush. I went,
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, same thing, right?
This
See,
live
the key
stream
here.
is wet
Let me
the
give
hell.
you the secret to eating Captain Crunch. Okay, this is how you do it. You pour the milk. When you pour the milk, you pour it in one spot on the side of the bowl. You don't just drown the whole thing. Okay.
Oh
And
shit.
then, no. As you're eating it, you're constantly taking the spoon and, like, in about a 3 to 4 quarter area, you know what I mean? You're constantly taking the spoon and pushing the crunch under the milk to give it just that right feel of enough crunchy and enough soggy. And as you're constantly rotating the cereal into the dipping spot as you're eating it.
I gotta
Dude,
get
Yeah,
some-
and
I
that's
agree.
coming from
You
a
are-
man that separates his food.
I'm
You're
a fucking
talking-
scientist, bro, when it comes to eating cereal. Don't even
Dude,
go there.
I
you
agree
put
with
too
you
much
on that.
thought into eating fucking cereal. You just put the
Bro,
cereal in the
when
bowl,
you're a
pour the
pro,
fucking milk
you-
in it, and eat it.
Trial and error, bro. Trial and error.
What about Rice Krispies? That's good soggy too, fast.
No, yeah, Rice Krispie, you just gotta fucking go ham on it, dude. Otherwise, it's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get soggy.
yeah. Same thing with Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
any
Fruity
Cocoa
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Eat out of the bag.
Rice Krispies, you mix with marshmallow
You're a bad man.
in the oven. And make
I
Rice
like
Krispie
one,
treats. That's all you do with Rice Krispies.
Oh, frosted.
Making excruciating noises at the table.
I like frosted flakes. Those
That's
are
what I-
good.
That's what I got. That's what I just ate tonight, Frosted Flakes.
Yep.
Dude, I want something right now. I have nothing here at the house.
But I like Frosted Mini Wheats too. I could eat the hell out of those things.
I just ate potato salad.
Oh, dude, that's the guy from John Wick.
Yeah.
That's the guy that freaking worked at the hotel. Yeah, died at 60
No,
years old.
that's Ford Blue that just
I was
came in.
gonna say that's Ford Blue.
Swearton died?
Oh,
Are you calling Ford Blue John the guy? on
No,
John
on
Wick?
the
Wick?
TV. It was on the TV. It was on the TV.
Oh,
What's up, Ford
Dude
Blue?
with the
How you
long
doing?
hair?
Lance Reddick is his name.
Hey,
What's up, Ford Blue? How you doing, buddy?
Uh-oh. Robot
Oh.
Blue.
Blue, you got the robot going on really bad, dude. You sound like R2D2's brother.
I hear a robot.
Yeah.
am I worse? Am I bad still?
You
Well, right
better
now,
know.
you're good.
I hear you.
Hold that pose. Don't move.
See, Sublime, you are nuts. Oh, my God.
Blue, I got a question for you. When you're
What?
eating your food, when you eating your dinner on the plate, can you allow your one food to touch another food on the plate?
Dude, I am fucking backwoods hillbilly fucking redneck.
Okay, that's
Dude,
all I
I
need
mix
to know.
that shit together.
There you go. There you go.
it's going in your mouth. I like it.
That's my boy.
Hey, I'm
Wait,
I'm
Blue,
the
how long have
guy.
you been listening?
Hold on. I'm the guy that says, "Fuck it, it's all gonna come out the same color anyway."
It's all coming out the same fucking hole too.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, David, you can mix everything on your plate, but you don't eat pork, so it doesn't count.
Four Blue, how
I
long
eat
have you been
pork.
listening?
I don't eat pork tenderloin.
Four Blue.
Really? Why won't you
Yeah.
eat pork tenderloin?
I don't like the fucking cut of meat. No
think
matter
it's
how
good.
I've ever tried it. I've tried it by so many people and I can't stand the cut. But
I
I
bet
don't
you
like
eat
pork
Tim's.
butt and I don't like pork belly either.
Well, I just don't know what to say. But you'll eat
I
bacon.
love pork chops, which is weird because it's super close to pork tenderloin.
I know. Well, actually, pork tenderloin is just basically a chop without the bone in it.
And
It's right next
No,
to it. It really is.
it is
There-
it's right next to it. But here's where it gets weird. I don't like spare ribs and I don't like St. Louis ribs either. I only like baby back ribs.
See, I can't stand baby back ribs. They ain't got enough meat on
And
them.
I
it's
love all ribs.
see,
I could eat
and
either
here
or.
I haven't met a rib I don't like. So.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I will eat baby backs, but they're not my preferred ribs. They just don't have enough meat on the damn bone.
see, and I like the dry rub tough meat too. So I'm not a fan of the that's part of the reason why I don't like the spare ribs and the St. Louis ribs is because they have too much meat on them.
We don't have any bread either,
One,
do we?
and it's too squishy. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
So you don't eat the fat? You don't eat the fat on the rib?
Uh-oh.
Oh God, I eat the fuck out of that fat on the rib.
What about the beans?
About what?
Oh, now Blue's the king of beans. That motherfucker eat the hell out of some beans.
I love beans.
That motherfucker could fart the Star Spangled Banner and never miss a note.
I don't know about that, but I do love beans. I will fuck some beans up. And I don't care if it's chili, ham and beans, pork and beans, fucking
Rice
Rice
and beans.
rice and beans, red
Oh,
beans
I like-
and rice, black beans. I don't give a fuck. I love beans.
Me too. I like black eyed peas. I love black eyed peas.
Love black eyed peas.
Okay,
I was raised on that shit, man.
you guys got me so hungry. I ate the rest of the potato salad I had in my fridge, and that was a bad thing.
Dude, I'm so hungry right now. It's
I don't
not
have
funny.
any potato salad, but I will tomorrow.
No, I just ate it.
No, like I said, I don't have any right now, but my grocery
Now
day
you
is
get to
tomorrow,
wake up.
and I will have some tomorrow.
and that sucks. Unlike my wife, I cannot make them go away instantly. She hiccups once, and that's it. Me,
But see, now I'm funny. I don't like the potato salad that is mustard heavy. I've never
Oh, I
been a
do.
fan of that.
I love
I've never
mustard
been a fan of
salad.
that. I like mustard in mine. I just don't like it mustard heavy, where
No, I
like
do.
mustard's real dominant in the damn
I
potato
like the
salad.
mustard potato salad, but what I just ate was just a mix. It wasn't the mustard potato salad.
Now, deviled eggs.
I love deviled eggs.
Now, do you have to have paprika on them or not?
Damn right, paprika. Well, hell yeah, that's part of a deviled egg. You gotta have it.
I'm okay with paprika, but I prefer chili powder.
Chili powder works just as
Nah,
well.
Nah, see, I've never had it with chili powder.
I'll have to try
What,
that.
what is that, Blue?
This is a concoction that the wife made. It is
That's don't ask, just fucking eat.
It looks
no, it's ground beef. It's ground beef with corn, black beans.
Nope.
It's if you let
I'll
me
eat-
fucking finish.
No, he wouldn't eat it just because it's mixed. But it sounds awesome to me already. So keep going.
So it is hamburger with taco seasoning, with
Mhm.
black beans, Mexican rice, corn, and about a pound and a half of cheese.
God Almighty, that sounds
It's a
fucking
ground
awesome. God, dude, there's nothing wrong with
Well,
that. That's
it's
awesome.
so it's a casserole. It's a pound of hamburger, a can of beans. It's a pound of hamburger, a can of black beans, a can of corn, a pound of cheese. What else was there? And then that's all mixed up with taco seasoning, and then there's Mexican rice mixed in it, and then you take give or take a half pound of cheese, and you fucking cover over the top of it, and then you throw it in the oven and bake it.
Okay, and then you put a little
Like
bit of
a
damn
taco too.
sauce. You put a little bit of
Oh,
sauce on that shit and roll that motherfucker up in a
Make that
burrito,
happen.
and that sounds like heaven.
It sounds awesome. Heart attack waiting to
It
happen.
does. Like I said, you put a little bit of sauce on that shit and roll it up in a burrito, and that motherfucker sounds like heaven. That actually sounds good.
You know, you just
No.
eat it like
And-
that.
Oh no, I'll eat it like that, but it sounds good in a burrito too.
Well,
Oh yes, in a burrito, fire.
Everything is
Hell
good.
yeah.
You know. I can turn it
Now, almost everything is good in a burrito. I have
Yep.
not been able to try the steak or shrimp in a burrito, but I can tell you that, or not the steak, but the shrimp or fish in a burrito. But me and fish don't get along real well. So, but I'm just
The only thing that stuff
imagining
is missing
because
is
I am-
tomatoes and lettuce.
I'm just imagining because I am a huge fan of lobster pizza. that lobster in a burrito would be fucking fire.
I've never tried it, but I would.
It's actually really good.
What is on a
Never-
lobster pizza?
So a lobster pizza. Okay.
What is on a
right.
lobster pizza?
So a lobster pizza. Hold on. A lobster pizza is thin crust with garlic butter sauce, with mozzarella cheese, with chunks of lobster, and then some basil and chunks of tomato covered in mozzarella cheese. It is so fucking fire.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then
hey,
you-
believe this or not, you used
Then
to be
you
able to get
squeeze
them
lemon over
lobster
the
pizza
top
at Red
of it.
Lobster.
Good. Yeah, you still can. Here.
Oh,
Hey, make sure you
is
throw the kitchen sink on that fucker since you're putting everything else on there.
God, that
God
sounds
Put
damn.
the good shit on there, homie.
Oh
that
my
sounds good.
lord.
That would kill Sublime.
That
Oh,
would make me
Sublime.
barf instantly, dude.
Sublime wouldn't even fucking eat.
Hey,
He would
it doesn't
starve.
matter. This is my live stream. Sounds good to me.
I would not
That-
touch it.
I did. Shit
Why?
sounds like fire, dude.
I eat that in a second.
Fucking A. A lot of people don't eat raw oysters, but I eat the hell out of raw
I've
oysters.
actually had lobster pizza before, and it's pretty good.
Like I said, everybody's like, how can you eat damn raw oysters? They're slimy. I'm like, fuck, dude, throw a little bit of damn hot sauce and a little bit
They're
of
not
salt
that
and dump
slimy.
damn
If
motherfucker down
they're
your throat
right, they're not slimy.
and
Slimy
fucking
is not
kill them with some beer and shit. You got a meal, buddy.
So
I can-
any of you guys eat Rocky Mountain oysters?
No, I
Yeah,
don't eat those.
that is Sublime's favorite.
I don't
Nope.
eat bull testicles. Not my thing.
Yeah,
No,
especially when
Rocky
I go to
Mountain
my
oysters
favorite
are
bar,
goat
Flamingos.
Yeah, you can imagine the sauce that Sublime would love on those Rocky Mountain oysters.
So I always get them when I go to my favorite bar, Flamingos.
I bet you do.
Okay, so this is
Or
serious.
Hunters.
I said about an hour ago that.
Oh, I know. I remember.
What is that? Oh,
I wasn't going to say anything.
El Zarape salsa.
mild.
Mild.
It is so.
You said about an hour
yeah,
ago. what-
mild. Because it's bedtime. It's close to bedtime. So if I eat hot and spicy
Oh.
stuff right before I go to bed,
It's
You'll
Oh,
mild.
wake
pink-
up with my
fucks
heartburn.
me
Oh
up.
yeah.
Pinks, you getting ready to shut the live down?
Yes.
In like 9 minutes, and this time
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
For one, I've got
Oh.
the hiccups, and they won't go away. See?
Boo!
See?
So I think
Boo.
I have what I think is a surefire cure for the hiccup pinks if you want to try it.
Sure. What is that?
All right. So basically, you take one slow, deep breath in, you hold your breath for 10 seconds, and then you let a slow, deep breath out. And then, usually, if you can make it to the end of letting the breath out without a hiccup, they're gone.
It's 12 seconds.
Well, 10, 12. Yeah. But one slow, deep breath in, hold it, one slow, deep breath out.
Blue, you should be here a while ago when Sublime was telling us. Let me ask you something, Blue. When you eat pancakes, if you do, when you eat pancakes, would you have your bacon on the same plate as your pancake and syrup?
Blue's not here.
Oh, where the fuck did he go?
It disappeared.
Oh,
Oh,
Is he back in the
my-
base? There he is.
my phone is in my pocket.
Now
So-
he's back.
He's coming back up.
Okay, Blue,
Sorry.
did you just hear that question I just asked you?
No, I was grabbing my food and then I grabbed
okay.
the phone and
Let me ask-
accidentally kicked myself out.
Okay, when you're eating your pancakes, or if you do, would you have your bacon on the same plate as your pancakes and your syrup?
If my bacon or sausage doesn't have syrup on it, I don't like it.
There you go.
Thank
Sublime's like, oh hell no, I can't be fucking doing that shit. It's got to be on a whole separate plate. I'm like, what?
He is a little bit prissy.
No, he's a whole fucking lot pretty.
Look here, sunshine.
he's good people. He ate biscuits and
Good
gravy
guy.
at Cracker Barrel. He's good.
I see your LS blanket hanging in the background there. You might want to get it over you while you eat.
Got me fucked up.
He also told us when he's eating his dinner, he said nothing on the plate can actually touch each other. Nothing
He's
can
gonna
touch.
start selling dividers for plates.
I have known.
There you go.
people
Shark Tank.
I have been people like that. I've been there.
Tupperware.
So I can't see shit.
Yeah. He eats everything out of a damn 4-section Tupperware bowl.
That was one thing my mom almost started doing when I was a kid, was getting me those separated plates, because it drove me nuts to having food touch. So at school lunches were great because they had those separated, plates.
Yep.
And it
Oh,
was
yeah.
awesome. And that was perfect for me. And if shit started touching it, like if they weren't careful and they were sloppy with putting it on, I wouldn't take the plate. And they knew it. They got to know who I was, and I wouldn't eat it. But like I said, the Army changed all that completely. Now because of the Army, I still eat like somebody's going to take my food away from me.
I can tell you who changed that for me if it was ever a thing, and that was my daddy's belt. Motherfucker, you gonna eat what's on that plate.
Well,
That was it.
On my plate, it just didn't touch because we didn't. So my parents didn't serve me. We ate, and food was passed around the table, and you put it on your own plate. And I was really good about keeping it separate. And it was an issue for me. It was like it would tax my brain if things touched each other. It hurt. And these are mental issues that people have, and I understand them, and so I don't begrudge anyone to be that way.
Well, let me ask you this, Sublime. When you eating your stuff on your plate, can you eat? Do you only can have the vegetable, no juice?
No, like if I'm eating canned peas or canned corn or canned green beans, I want as much juice as possible for any three.
Yeah. The juice.
Why?
Okay,
Because it's the
and
process.
all of it,
shit.
and
It's
all
the
of it's on the
process part
same
of the
plate,
can.
and it's all on the same plate. How you gonna keep juice from touching each
No.
other?
I already told you. If I have corn, peas, or green beans, they are in their own separate bowl.
They're on their own
Always.
bowl.
I would hate to have to
Always.
do the, I would hate to have to do the dishes in your house.
So
Always.
here's like you were talking about it, Pinks, that some people have the mental block of that. And you know what? There was a small time in my life thinking back when I was in elementary school. And I think it was because every time I sat down with the kids at the table, every kid wouldn't finish their food because their parents didn't whip their ass hard enough for not finishing their dinner.
Oh, shit.
So what they did is they would take their chocolate milk and dump it on everything. And then they would mix all the trash together, including the dessert, and make this like soup that it just made you want to throw up. And it was everybody.
I'd want to kill them.
That's what I said. Their parents didn't kick their ass hard enough, apparently.
Okay, downhill daddy, just for what you said, your OCD is the 4th of July in their mouth. I have gone to China over 40 times. And if you ever go to China, you will learn that nobody in China knows how to chew with their mouth fucking closed. And to them, it's not rude because that's the way they were grown.
Raised.
Isn't like slurping or whatever,
No,
like
it's not
eating
slurping. It's
soup
like-
is a big thing over there?
That's more of a Japanese thing.
Oh, okay.
They drink their coffee out of a damn bowl like a saucer.
Listen, this might irritate some people, but it's like
Yep.
their mouth is completely open and they'll talk to you while they're eating.
Bullshit. I'd get up and walk away from that shit.
No, you can't. When you're in China, if you want to eat, that's what you're going to deal with.
Dude, if I'm high enough, bro, I'm sorry. I'm doing the same shit. I'm eating with my mouth open and talking.
I don't give a damn how drunk I am, dude. I'd never eat with my mouth open. Dude, never.
That was a extreme pet peeve of mine. Was chewing with your mouth open. I think I got that from my mom, who beat it into me, and I couldn't stand the sound of it. But after
you do that,
China, as many times as I have, and being over there for as long as I have, you kind of just learn to live with it.
You do that shit at my dad's table, and he's gonna backhand your ass across the kitchen.
Your dad wasn't in China, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Holy shit!
He couldn't. His hand would die before he could backhand that many billion people.
If somebody's dead in China, he's at jail real quick.
I'm just saying that's the way it was at my dad's kitchen table. Oh no, you didn't do that.
Oh shit! If I chewed with my mouth open, my mom would have killed me. My mom would have stuck a knife through my heart. She couldn't stand it. And I couldn't either. Like smacking your chewing gum. and it was something that drove me nuts. But now, after learning to live with it, because I was there for so many times and so long, I can deal with it. I don't like it still, but it doesn't drive me to the point of wanting to throttle the person, like wanting to kill someone because of it. And it used to. And it's like you have to learn to live with certain things, and you have to do certain things because you learn to, because not
Who is shitting
everybody
on
does
herself?
things the way you want them to. And it's really hard for me. It takes a lot of work.
So
right,
chewing
well-
with your mouth open irritates the fuck out of me.
Oh yeah, if I
You
chewed
ain't
with my
lying.
mouth
Even
open as a
worse
kid,
than
you're
that?
right. I'd have gotten backhanded too. I'd have gotten
Smacking is the one of
Oh,
that is one of
drives
my
me
biggest pet peeve. Oh my god,
It drives me nuts.
I
but
can't stand that shit.
Am I
can't-
weird? I can't stand it when people have their elbows on the table.
Yeah,
That don't
you
bother me.
like my
That don't bother
stepdad.
Yeah, that don't
It
bother me.
drives
mine.
when the food is
care.
done. When we're done eating, I don't give a fuck if you have your elbows on the table. But while we're eating, I don't want your fucking
Why?
elbows on the table.
Why?
I
What
don't know.
difference does it fucking make?
That was
I
one.
I don't
learned
fucking
the
know.
hard
I
way.
was never taught that, and I was never around anybody that was like that.
Yep.
It just
Whoa,
drives
hold
me
on,
fucking
hold
nuts.
on, hold on,
My
hold on, hold
parents
on, hold on.
were the same way.
Blue, when you did your stay in the correctional center, I'm guessing there were a lot of guys that ate with elbows on the table.
No, the fucking
Really?
no,
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 they wouldn't
no,
let
not
that
really.
happen.
There's
Really?
different rules, and yeah, no. You keep one hand underneath the table, and then you eat quickly, or you
Yeah.
set like this.
It's kind of like basic training. It's basically the
Uh-huh.
same thing.
Yeah.
Elbows didn't go
Yeah.
on the table in basic training either. They would not stand for that. And I wouldn't.
See, I've
let-
never had a problem with that, but the smacking and eating with your mouth open thing, that's
But
one
I
thing I
have
could never
found that
do.
I put my elbows on the table more now than I used to when I was younger.
I
Oh,
wonder
yeah,
if
my-
that's because of like size. I was always taught to eat without your elbows on the table. But
Oh,
we
yeah.
also sat at a counter where there was 3 of us, and that's all it fit. So
Oh.
if you put elbows on the table, you take up more room.
Well, that for me, we had a large table. We had a table that would fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 people. And we had 4 people there, 5 at the most. When my other sister was in town, but there was plenty of room. You just didn't do that. Now, I always was pissed off about that because my stepdad had arms on his chair and he could put his elbows on his arms, which is basically all I wanted to do. But I didn't have arms on my chair because only that seat had arms on it.
Yep.
And so I'd try and put it on the table, and that would not fly. So I learned not to do that. But I actually noticed this the other day when we were at Mexican, which was yesterday, which I think is what made me sick, was the pork I ate. I had my elbow on the table, just one of them. And as soon as I realized I was doing it, I stopped. Like, whoa, that's not right. It was kind of
I
weird.
can't say that. I think I always eat with my not the whole time I'm eating, but I do occasionally have my elbows on the table. I can't say I don't. So
Well, guys,
Another
my
thing
dogs
that
are looking at me
irritates
like they
me
got to
is when
go
they're-
out. I'm gonna let Pigs get out of here when he tried to get out of here. So,
I'm gonna shut this down here any minute now anyway. So
all right.
Another thing that irritates me is when you're sitting at the table and people are leaning back on the back 2 legs of the chair.
oh yeah,
yeah.
I can't stand that shit. I'll kick the chair out from under.
I did several times to my kids, and they quit doing that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do that shit in a heartbeat. I'll kick the chair slap out from under.
It's not a rocking chair. If you want a rocking
Yep.
chair, get in a rocking
That's
chair.
right. That's right. People don't understand that shit will just tear your chairs all the shit. Over time, your chairs will just get loose as shit.
Oh yeah, it'll fuck your chairs up, but it's also dangerous.
Poor Blue, it's funny that I can actually remember when I was a kid, I used to have arms on the table and tilting the chair at the same time.
Wow, your parents let you.
Now, I didn't do it all the time, but I did do it occasionally. Yeah.
Your parents just let you get away with everything. You were
He
spoiled.
didn't get backhanded enough.
No, there
I
was
know that
definitely no
shit's right.
hats. No hats on the head of the table. They always said
Oh
no.
yeah. That's the thing at my table. You couldn't have a hat on the table. Yeah, there was no hats on the
table is
table.
like wearing the hat during the fucking national anthem. I will kill you for that.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
there was no hats on the
disrespectful
table at my
shit.
when you were unless you're at a baseball game eating, you need that fucking hat off at the table. I'm sorry.
But
If we're
if I'm
having
in
a
a
big
restaurant
giant
with a hat on,
barbecue
I'm
and
not
we're
taking it
eating
off
at
for
the
my meal.
picnic table, I'm okay with hats.
Well, yeah, that's completely different. You're outside.
Uh-huh.
My girlfriend actually caught me doing it. I always kind of noticed I did it. Like you walked in the house, your hat came off and one at the end of the railing before you stepped foot through the door off the top step into the kitchen. That was just the way it was. And my dad told me a story of why he's like that. He did it when he was a kid. He walked in the house one time and was eating, and my grandfather came in, and he always took his hat off, his jacket off, and his boots off. He was a dairy farmer and would sit down at the table. And he told my dad, "You need to take your hat off." And my dad says, "I'm not taking my hat off." My grandfather kicked my dad out the door and said, "Don't come back in until the fucking hat comes off your head."
So the military. So I wasn't allowed. I wasn't allowed to wear hats inside when I was a kid. And then the military reinforced that by the fact that your cover comes off as soon as you step in through a doorway.
That might be why my grandfather was like that. He was in World War II.
Yeah. Yeah. So the military teaches you when you're outside, you have to have your cover on, your hat.
Yep.
And as soon as you
protect
step
your
inside,
head.
it comes off. It is a respect thing. It comes
See,
off.
I can't say that. I wear my hat
I'm
inside
the
of my
same way
house.
now.
I don't wear it when I eat though.
Now it's funny is that I come home and I take a hat off, but if I'm wearing a hat, which is very seldom anymore, and I go to work, I'll leave it on at work inside. But if I come home, it comes off.
I wear mine around on the inside of the house, but like I say, when it's time to eat, my hat comes off my head.
If I'm
always.
staying in the house, the hat comes off, the shoes come off, and then big one, my girlfriend's caught me, and I've never noticed. I've noticed to a certain extent. When I sit down, I don't care if I go out to eat and I have a hat on. When I sit down, my napkin goes on my knee, my hat comes off and goes on my other knee.
Yeah.
And she said that to me one day. She's like, "Why do you take your hat off?" I was like, "I was always taught to take it off. I don't even notice I do it anymore at the dinner table."
Yeah.
It's
Hat
just
comes off when you're
a habit.
Just respect. In my opinion, that's a respect thing.
That's the way I've always.
Man, I wish you weren't closing it down.
I'm sorry.
You would hardly ever see me without a hat on
I
my
do
head.
have to
I've
get.
always
I do
wear a
have
hat.
to get up in the morning. I got racing tomorrow. I got
I got to get up too.
I got some work to still do in the morning.
Well, I'll think about y'all when y'all have to get up.
Well, I don't have to get up. I choose to get up.
I'm still gonna be
my
sleeping.
drywall down, so I'll catch you guys next live probably.
Now I will say about the shoes. I still wear shoes in the house as long as I'm dressed,
Yeah,
because
same here.
I want to be ready for anything that might happen. But once I change out into my what I call my pajamas, which I don't wear to bed, but it's just what I wear around the house, I take the shoes off.
Later, Nate. Have a good one, brother.
Yeah, but see, then I got house shoes I put on my feet.
Yeah, I don't. That's not shoes to me. That's slippers.
Yeah, well,
I come in the house and take my shoes off if I'm home for the night.
I can run around in them and I can kick somebody with them. And
I just don't. I don't take my shoes off because I have to take my dog outside so
As I'm
often.
sitting here and I'm saying that, my shoes are sitting right next to me, within reach. I have to actually carry them with me into the room.
Well, I'm standing out on the back porch smoking cigarettes, so my shoes, jacket, hat, I got everything on because it's fucking cold out here. Yeah, it's fucking cold outside.
I have a question. If I was to go live for a little bit, would anybody come?
I join.
Yes.
I will not. I'm going to bed right now because I'm tired. I've been up since 4 a.m. this morning, and I'm ready to go to bed.
I think Downhill Daddy
It may
would.
take me a few minutes to get in there. I got to find something to eat. Now I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, I think Downhill Daddy would join because he said somebody else go live after Pink, so I think he'll be in there. I know I'll be in there.
Yeah.
Also, I got to take my dogs out. But yeah, I'll pop up in. There you
There you
go.
go, man.
I'll
Bama
go
said he'll
on
join.
for a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, guys. You guys have a great day. Sorry, Blue, that you came in late. I wish I could stay up later.
Busy,
but
man. Sorry.
I do have
Hey,
faith
Pink,
tomorrow, and I
try to
gotta
get some
be up
video
at
of drag racing tomorrow, buddy, if you can.
I will try and do what I can.
Nate
Do you
says
have
he'll
a-
be in there, Blue. So
Do you have a
David.
mount? Do you have a mount that you can put on the outside of your car with your GoPro?
I do. It's called a suction cup.
Oh, what's that? I don't know what they're called. I just didn't know if you had a mount like that or
I
not.
have about 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
shit.
Yeah, but most of mine, I usually use the ones inside my car because
Okay.
I have one that goes in between my. I have one that goes on the dash, and one goes in between my seats.
Okay. Do you have one like behind you pointing at your gauges in case you miss anything? That way
I
you
have
go back
one
and watch
that's
the
pointing
video.
at me and the gauges and my gear shift. That's
I
a
got you.
GoPro.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
hop out of here. You guys
All right,
will
I'll see y'all on Blue Life.
All right,
Take it
we'll
easy
see
there,
you all
Pinks.
later. Have a great
Yeah.
evening.
have fun tomorrow, Pinks.
Thanks. I will
Go
try.
fast. Don't die.
Try not to.